beje bre na yetumi akenkan e de amount e bia wantuma content and video no so on WhatsApp obetumi e de afa 0242 840056 0242 840056 also with the WhatsApp message e de fa ho a e beje bre na yakenkan ni nyina e de amount so said the name di kai e kano enura Ghana edge 5 goes to 1 coach and ding any otu ado ewie game no nsantwafo hia no was say wa accept full responsibility say enura de ono anso ka ho bi na ankoyie nti we coach a wo so ojutum emfa nkɔhye dum any adan ye beba na yaba abedi ho komo wo wie no de ne say pem ne bo so yempam no nya no ena wo hwe nya no ena wo tie nti otuado ena e kanesa enne anopei na coach and dim ene Ralph Randick ena e defend otuado se Ghana for monto mo boasema no na enya bete bibia be kama nti ebeba na ya behwe coach a wachi ahye 5 na o presi coach otuado ehonsam ebewa ha nanso otu so pose one po abusua ye nitete ho nra hotel ho maza oboa meetings upon meetings and the feel and me de behwim ho de atweme na nkosi se baba be wie na ye betena se no na nya bete ye behwe me kan numbers no mo gidi so masa ebinim so anasa ka ebre kakra bi ye ba be ye ho adwuma yes ni nyina wo kasafidie so ene to de atwen yen ye de anu kogu a kai se week 27 of Ghana yen Premier League no ene yedrumu na de league ni interest ene se media ma danka twimu a Go Stars den kada ene opa ne ho na week 27 unsa media ma abo yes oboy 11 wonders nra odi nkunim no wasa huri abedankan ya betwen de Go Stars enso ewo over the weekend na ye say Go Stars ebedi nkunim no wasa be power media ma e de free esro ho a ebra be ani Go Stars e to Kawela be ye hu Kawela be just happens na ma Go Stars hwa media ma beda ho weekend ya o okay ye baba na no so ya ba be di ho komo and the top liner say de nkaya na aye kotoko ne has nko a na so boa kotoko ene aduana over the weekend ewo Osagefo Park na Asante team no kra no mbutwen nkomo ben na free team no mo eba bosha ben na akode ama guys no ni nyina ye nsem a ye beba abeka House of Folk back to Batai Accra Sports Stadium here we come after senu mo ho na mko PM ewo UG Sports Stadium NCCNT omasaya ba na unse didi drama ne se pitch no we kama na je se obo wa hana o feel comfort se game ne be ye fe emu be ye de ni nyina ye nsemu abusua ye de ebeka de wo ho no na ye de abremo before say ye baba beka we nyina no jesi ye ma baba isa konya na enura as Germany ebo modern etimeteka ebe share Switzerland by 4 goals to 3 na edin ba ko mo bono eye Florent Vit baba ade no we den
Germany for ne bonidin Florent Vit and come here say he was the star man for the team or driving team very well and the manager Julian Nagelsmann bonabaso with modern boy or then a day
nyo mo kwa na ebo England and Uruguay 1 goal apiece na Ben White say nyen den
Ben White and supporters knew who Ben White England for who Ben White almost say Trent Alexander-Arnold ho na other players. I don't think that now Senka Ben White can call up into the national team. So who no manager na kasa dia fa over e de honsem ebeba.
Asema what that say season ba na wie ya Mo Salah Egyptian king and Liverpool dinkra or ko be fufro na no na ni coach o ma ye hu ni ye pa Jurgen Klopp e di tu bia so ne de all time great ontimi ntwa Mo Salah enya ananya sa
say Mo Salah an all time great Liverpool bako se munyina Kenny Douglas aba Ian Wright aba you can name them but ono de the all time great Mo Salah
Yababa ne abehwe after sana Aragade would need to be 6th position. And hon semono yabehwe na why na say everybody knows we are African champions. Why na ka say?
And no Senegal coach Papi Thiaw. Papi Thiaw say hey obi ewia say obi anim say cap na dey the Teranga Lions of Senegal energy onu coach ndi di onim no manfo kikan sem Morocco na age na so di obi anim ni say Senegal energy AFCON
ene wakoka Morocco die and one president lawyers almost say nyom den
on say Senegal ebebo game ewo Paris omni Peru and ebebo na sa game no mo plan say ombe showcase the trophy na omo je efi Morocco nsem no and na Morocco lawyers na twere e de akoma Paris for no say da bi o kofo no asem koraba ya je cap na from nsem tini kwase e pene mom kokko tena stadium bi showcase say omo na AFCON champions. So the story is getting interesting about Morocco name Senegal nsem no
chanting na Mexico fans na chanting no mo say
Mexico fans ni say Mexico ni Portugal no omo de mu ni Cristiano Ronaldo. You talk of football and you P and Cristiano Ronaldo aye of football from the 70 minutes they will chant on Cristiano Ronaldo to pay a respect to him.
Have you ever say Vini me homena Mexico any biana
and also Vinicius Junior criticism if you Brazil for no bano and normal the likes of Lionel Messi mukra in a criticism for Argentina for nanso oman tiana otoa so kokoje World Cup so omunya boche Emma Vinicius Junior have you tebas
yabasha inform Barca player and team and Rafinha ya run out
so out from the Champions League both the first leg and then the second leg the quarter final game between Barcelona and Atletico de Madrid no nyare se Rafinha ebebo bie bingina muni se among for crash say the season is over memom enra reports say obetena fee for a month bosume ontimi sia kan Emma FC Barcelona ningina ipra gogo praye ewo national duty
ukra striker onya goals no enum a betima shebe 9 na wa say ba ko pe emu ba ko eye Chiro Immobile was wo hunu akra bia akra ne din de
say say Inter akoda na friend of Pio Esposito no ono de nkoda say young talent ning na office on the best no both team kese and also beboa amane development no akoso
a lot and a sports lawyer edeka ho. By the way of foreign news Ebrayatna say on the weekend's edition of today's sports and metrem ediama striker obojibo pane ni nyina no ewa ha Samuel K Mensa Solomon Carter Shaker visa omunyina ka ho Breza Crunchy na wotwenu nyina ono so on Facebook eye adwuma eboaye na MCR so yenamase enenso yesane mu edi ebegu nti yebeja kwan edi ato ho ebra no so abo apa ho meet edunum ebusuama un say a lot and a Kasafa Ghana game no on Facebook aside Oiripa Radio no baba ko ka ho
Oiripa TV Ghana
fantastic yes
Oiripa TV Ghana another yes. Community also social media and also your home to
na what day e been so alpha on 0242 840056 on WhatsApp na ya jebre edia kan edia ma don't forget on Monday Ghana everbo Germany nti ni nyina egu atwene baba come all
right tinti afa medase and I no pay Oiripa 100.7 FM live on Oiripa TV mrasanso and pay ye kunko funkroso and someone edi adentetena ebum fumpa enkofun kroso no pay yede sumwo se enkofun kroso nsem edoson de edi se fata se ohwe na otie ena yede esumwo kitikiti mampole bi ena ewoma akansuo yanom akan bunu pa anopay yebetu ebuase na yatere no emra ya confirm mununu nyina ama ena no pay na show ne live ewo social media no so Oyerepa Radio, and answer Oyerepa TV Ghana, Oyerepa Radio, Oyerepa TV Ghana. Obesha comment me ba of Abatuno Boise. I can carry na. I'm a said yes, and said ye a fat Besha Sam. Afi enra games outdoor a toja on himself a FIFA day off for the clubs into international break and a womb matches outdoor and a toja and run a say and a coy on himself China and a Curacao forum at the film Emma Aqua Stadium Hall China Eshoma Eka Mienua Woman Timmy Antibie New Zealand at the film Emma Finland Equasena Eka Mienum Ewa Eden Parker when Timmy Antibie Ewa Auckland and what is Solomon Island Esemienum Emma Bulgaria Eshoma Eka and nine Australia Sebakum Cameroon and Timmy Ante Ewa Aqua Stadium Sydney and what team Oko Venezuela Suya and what Trinidad and Tobago Eshoma 4-1 and what team Oko Iran Suya Nigeria Eshoma 2-1 Indonesia share and 9 Emma St. Kitts and Nevis Eshoma Eka Bakom and what team Oko Uzbekistan Suya Womasha Miensa Gabon Ete Ekarmo Bako Azerbaijan Etna Fiem Ewa Medi Stadium se Ensiam Emma St. Lucia ete ekan bako Benin ene Liberia Benin rene ekabakwa Liberia entimi anti Togo shemyonum Emma Guinea etimi esemyonum Ewa start the cow and what Kenya ese bako Emma Oko Estonia suya womansom etimi ese bako na 5-4 on penalties ena Estonia eti kudem Russia ese miensam Nicaragua ete ekan bako Ewa Krasnodar Stadium and what Austria ese inum yabakan was match Ghana ete ekan bako Montenegro ese myonum Emma Andorra entimi ante ekan South Africa 1 Panama 1 Jordan semyonum Emma Costa Rica semyonum Saudi Arabia tifiem Emma Egypt ekwasena eka enai our King Abdallah Sports City Jeddah and what Niger and Libya ebo Nenel Greece etifiem Emma Paraguay ekwasena eka bako wentimi ante na oko Guyana suya osemyonum our Dominican Republic womansom entimi ansimu arabaraka Rwanda ese enai Emma Grenada entimi anti ekaramo bi Algeria ese enso Emma Guatemala enso entimi anti bi our Stadio Ligi Ferraris Genova Italy ena genom etimi etodwam memfanto animsem ohwe England enra woman Uruguay ebo 1-1 Netherlands eshemyonum Emma Norway eti ekadam ba Switzerland ese miensam Emma Germany epoma eka enai Spain ese miensa Serbia entimi anti Morocco ene Ecuador 1-1 Belize ese mienum Emma Saint Martin eshoma eka miensam en Argentina eti Mauritania eshoma 2-1 we enra Friday night matches outdoor etimi etodwam ene donsem ato anim ene anopay ene memenda matches we ena etodwam onim se Namibia ene Comoros ade ebani na Astana Arena ewo Astana Kazakhstan ena samach no ebetimi atofem yewo Zambia one Malawi ade ebosom oko Kyrgyzstan Republica hamane Madagascar ena ebo San Marino ene Fire Island ade ebani ewo Stadio Olimpico South Korea ene Ivory Coast ebebom ewo Stadium MK na Senegal ene Peru abo enem 4 p.m. na Canada ebebo Iceland Hungary ene Slovenia Scotland ene Japan United States ene Belgium Haiti ebebo Tunisia Mexico ene Portugal ene ebebo we enem matches etimi atodwana fe otram ada matches international friendlies no etimi atoaso na oko Lithuania so ya womo ene Georgia ebebo etram na fe yanya Armenia on Belarus at the airport ni obenya Colombia on France and ebebo etram sa game no ana oko Kylian Mbappe so ya o chem se obetimi asia kan Colombia France na fe yanya oko Keveta Suya, Amani Philo Finland, and so Ababom, way a match Saudua, Ochna, Ebeto doing something now. At 2 and then I pay on Oyeripa 100.7 FM on Oyeripa TV, and I'll pay way a weekend edition of today's post, and I did Emma on Facebook pages, and also a Oyeripa Radio, Oyeripa TV Ghana. Now, Oko International News Numa. Thomas Tuchel at the Atujase Anopai Yenchem Emma Yanasha form and Yanatia Fonina Ente Sa Thomas Tuchel on a Trent Alexander Arnold and in Tawantabia problem bia any Trent Alexander Arnold on an intem Wahuno of late on himself Champions League Trent Ejamum Manchester Odo or ya sis and ya dia or say the doors and you close for Trent Alexander Arnold Obia. Any dear Trent Alexander-Arnold, former player, Emma Liverpool now, Real Madrid, Emetime Aye, and the Anusum Rem, Bam, Thomas Tuchel, and I Ochem say the 3 Lions of England, no credit say, Osha, Squadra, Ekutomum, and Afe, and Kodano Kra, Amanya Konya Rectimuma, the Lions of Tony Livramantonum, Osha Kopamanum, now Osha adapt players now, no credit some, I'm a performance a day and day in out. I improve the lives of Morgan Rogers mom and Matt Bellingham stiff competition at share say oh good team. Young Co Enzo Fernandez and Ra Urim say a wonderful goal. Emma Argentina na Argentina following 2-1 na Uruano say wonderful super goal at the Amam Argentina minum and to go and I dasum and the Enzo Fernandez of Chelsea and at the bottom at him at Twatna Argentina or ya come here some or a different player cry na Senegal coach Poppy Tiao and I did to jam sa obia or we are sibia and himself aye and aye Afcon champions and this out baby now to say I aye Morocco and aye Afcon champions on the name by merit on paper bibia efebam the Taranga Lions of Senegal and watching Peru coach Mano Maneses and to jam say a lot of respect for the Taranga Lions of Senegal or same our respect and woman now I would deserve it. Sa amuya African champions title one and I was amutimi kutam and yansama or the tujo or said na and NJ sa Peru and the Taranga Lions of Senegal ebebom na Afcon trophy or metima demonstrate at the Atrobia sa amom and I Afcon champions yere san samnom L2 and Morocco president lawyers actually at the Akwakoma in a legal notices forum and they start defense forum say akwanya bia ni ho say I was the Taranga Lions of Senegal form etiminya kukuduro at the trophy no kra eba pet no say yen at the etima the trophy e ho ba sam ni aka cha was trophy no ya did ya free won sam e denti and I was oh the kwabonte say I trophy no me na magem say cast e dia sam no wie na cast store the Taranga Lions of Senegal trophy no mom and I'm married. Why not? Babia, Mubatim dia call, then prayer someone who near Kwakodia, some more cast day, Untimin Kasawum, and our Afcon champions, Morocco president, and also na argument, yeah, and on a play, and ya DP Amawom, Maminko, Germany, national team, Nasua, na Julian Nagelsmann, and a air coach, Emma Diamond Shaft of Germany, or himself every World Cup, every tournament to be the champions ready. For Domokaho na ose Jama Musiala our chances of playing in a 2026 FIFA World Cup on them medical doctors leading koma believe na any time baby the ohia and set boy no ever take 100% now for what started at kan at the national team no or player bia masa yani national team we are or say our Jama Musiala on pe team bia our Jama Musiala no ope and no ensuma Julian Nagelsmann manager Emma Diamond Shaft of Germany at the Etudam and and anopay Hungary national team manager Marco Rossi at the Atujasa Dominic Zoboslai unrested that set among 4 teams and slot and boy no cry also arrested them for some matches now or you should different players or say already the only the best players I was Amusia Kain now what fit club side about national teams a player medical doctors young confirm here said what plan quadia differently about him Ayusunum Amanasia Kain at the national team not Mexico France and then from the 7th minute Amuni Portugal they'll chant Cristiano Ronaldo Amufisa yaka football Cristiano Ronaldo and your impact our football and then they will chant Cristiano Ronaldo from the 7th minute. Brazilian legend Zico and at the to just Ukrainian every young player Nebia. Say Obetina and Mumfa Cristiano Ronaldo and more reference point or say Ucha Cristiano Ronaldo or your beer were 50 year and a Ballon d'Or what JP goes outdoor Champions League and yet day he can't just stop scoring with his age and team or your beer or your Cristiano Ronaldo a fight and do ya koda not what is so ababa or reference point I was saying I Cristiano Ronaldo or Pise Ronaldo cry about him as over 2,000 goals in his career and some po and at the bottom at him about now we am Argentina friendly sir one more album mean fun 2000 the next game Argentina album and now just Rodrigo de Paul about him as Yakai Rodrigo de Paul when not tie injury and the ultimate Yakai and for Emma the Argentine national team Jürgen Klinsmann at the Atugasa Akodana your friend Florent Victor Massa Aerocrab of Germany call England Neman call said Obia Ashe Nemum or ye player Massa a lot and Otibema Diamond Shaft of Germany officer Oyakoda the development and kakra calling him now another and can pepper and it's a Florent Vit and Quebeco Spain Nafi what was Spain said was Sibon bomb and it's a Spain form only Green City officer another one more than the English Premier League, you know, Emma, you the flair of Florent Victor, born now when you be Charlie at that day, and to you, ye, and was Spinner, and Quebec more, and watch him, Musa Closey, at the Atuja, no cranier, another officer Julian Nagelsmann, and the national team, and you can say, you had a pressure P, at Tuamoso, Chin, Monconcote, 2026 FIFA World Cup, or say Germany national team, Abakorum, way and the best national team. I was say you had the pressure, a team at Tuamoso, Chin, Amoncom and Concotem 2026 FIFA World Cup, Milosaf Close, Nensama Auditudam, and Anopay, na Oko AS Roma Winger, Wesley, Nasuya. Onya call up into Brazil national team na okoko siakan demete anopay HM se wapram into perform and man return to AS Roma no fe okoko said in injury esi Etienne Toni Kroos on Dominic Zoboslai star of play and in the strikes and on say nane je Dominic Zoboslai ho no kranie sa obiema na sa short na obonom enye players na and the team yes sa consistently Washa Dominic Zoboslai for some time now or session ye into a player official I was set your name etim econo home Neymar dos Santos Jr. Masa nano na among for to Jumo sa World Cup Neymar dos Santos Jr. I was so kobie Neymar dos Santos Jr. for USA and the day and I said are you happy sir fans I recognize and said that be World Cup I was saying Neymar dos Santos Jr. Etim ekobie Bruno Fernandes at the Atuja Portugal national team nom amount for say my favorite ye can wo mo a omutimage 2026 FIFA World Cup no man ye Portugal man munsumo kan be yes say ultra squad any players am bomb do Europe untimi any Portugal and fan film no mo sa tag nom and for pressure bia and fan to am players omu si akan no so Lucas Paqueta or say ono de on Vinicius Junior etim komoda bia na ono Lucas Paqueta o catch no say masa e o say bo minabam Flamingo me ya juma with Flamingo biem enti I was so ba na ya to so e sense you unfinished business with Flamingo I was say obam na ya wiesa unfinished business no owie ye na ochem say Vinicius Junior obeka mo bi ate untimi fa the likes of Lamine Yamal and compare Vinicius Junior ayen consistent for some time bako mieno onwa e de Madrid bekaya or shed Dortmund or the Champions League any adjacent nema Vini aye ewo Madrid no untimi fa Lamine and fan compare and Lucas Paqueta and what Italy legend Alexandro Nesta at the Atujasam World Cup playoff abusiam Italy and in boxer Hexovenia abebonom ema Italy for a team nyamo day say I we there ya qualifier we or say about 10th game and what be pay attention to details no wo and a game no obetima awere nembom Italy minum entime ema 12 years entwam emra wo enko World Cup into World Cup 2026 a game win after some who qualify from the semi-final to the final. Homo winning the final. Now it's a 2026 FIFA World Cup. Italy manum Abetime Akobi, Thomas Tuchel and Marcus Rashford performance for England. And I'll say of Manchester United, Echo Barcelona. Say Obolon, ama SC Barcelona no obeka say a different player cra Marcus Rashford a player full from enema oyem our boss and attitude obakampa a exceptional with the national team. He hopes that South from now obetim akutam for the World Cup 2026 Harry Maguire on Ben White and on say no crane fans no hura na omotiam Ben White Ruben White officer are a good player and any question and Casadium etim esilinat car and Switzerland and na oche bona a man for boss friendly games room now be shede Ghana ye boy no pa na we be ko walk up there masa dera no dene essence enra Switzerland and Spain na oche said ya game no ekoso na Germany from Lenat car and Switzerland down wa na nyasem ke 20 video no and that's na kodana osia kan ema Bayern Munich Lenat car no on Switzerland and na penny kokoche na nyasem ke to na Florian Vit on Jama Musiala and also onim Jama Musiala yepa na Jama Musiala abepe sa oni Jama Musiala ina 2026 FIFA World Cup ojina na Jama Musiala Jahan na fenime koye edi ema team no Julian Nagelsmann on Sam obe rotate the team no against Ghana on Monday and I'll say we will see and every player our chance Sam obe team Asia kan and we are some Julian Nagelsmann waka Sam at the Afa Ghana game on Monday no home na Florian Wirtz on playing for Germany and I'll say ayana amazing it sounds Nema Masa or quite Germany France ye at the Emanom ayana sudie se debia abanya konya ase national team Jason Odiliva at the Emma national team nom Luis de la Fuente ni post match conference mabaso namam Kopama against Uruguay enra onim se game nom 1-1 enra na Kopama against Uruguay ya dey so beautiful play na said o si dome down hono na nyasem ketwa Luis de la Fuente and the two just Marcos Llorente a complete player and at the game na say the process na abono so otiase ye o say ontimi fan sense no say 2026 FIFA World Cup here in Spain ya Marcos Llorente Llorente, Lamin Yama, you are Smasi Obente, and Tiako Aquatem into World Cup. Amba attack with carefulness and no iron somewhere. Run at the air to jump and then pay. Na Oko Thomas Tuka Suya, Abisiam as a performance and run a boys room at dinner day against Uruguay. Nani soy pa. Number aside a performance, referee number timbo and in Yama P. Echo so our game no more on Thomas Tuchel. I'm not happy with the team to set player. Enya 2 yellow cards na yenyisa player nom amfam fi game nom nyina yɛde ho nsɛm ɛbɛba Thomas Tuchel kasaye ɛfa England France no minim se betimi aba voice na ɔkyerɛ mu sɛ ukomu a na sɛ wɔmu a na ɔmo ehuru Ben White ne adade na ɛnyɛ right ani kwan sɛ enka ɔmo yɛsa.
Okay, take it from. I heard that he was booed. I didn't hear it actually on the field because I was involved in the changes and in the instructions, so I didn't hear it. So I think it cannot be the majority. There were some boos and some mixed reception for him, which I'm disappointed about because of course we protect our players and he was excellent in camp and he deserved to come on. He deserved also to start and got us almost the winner. So but I also understood that it happened to other players before here. So he needs to take it on the chin. We will always protect him and hopefully we can put it behind because he is ready to write some new chapters and we are ready to give him the chance. So hopefully everyone can move on and accept it.
And no, I have Thomas Tuchel, the 3 Lions of England manager. Nensima Oriatuja, Afa Ben White, Jordan Henderson. Are you player? One dear, not Liverpool for a 3 years. Sansa of a sumo amuye pa. Or say they will support Ben White and found a fans no who Ben White.
I need to ask you about the booing. I'm sure you heard it. It was pretty clear. And unfortunately, you've been there yourself, with the England fans at times. They let their feelings known. That must have been tough for Ben. You came through it and coped with it really well. Can you help him do the same?
Of course, as teammates, we're always there to support. I think a lot of the fans, will be in support of all England players to be. Like I said, I've been through it myself, but that's part and parcel of being an England player. Some of the fans probably don't even know why they're doing. They listen to what's being said in the media, and a lot of the time what the media say isn't true. Not really many people know the ins and outs of what happened in Qatar.
Eno aya Jordan Henderson nensema aretuja ote sana mekasa Uruguay ene England no Manuel Ugarte onya 2 yellow cards memom went to be a free game num ya hwe say 2 yellow cards no e ba na fe referee e ma kwani sia kan wie ye en route mu say England for no complain bitterly adan na player anya 2 yellow cards ko pama ya na kwatete Manuel Ugarte na Ugarte e kokotwa ye 2 yellow cards hwe said you see the bia ho ma kwa na nya asem ketua o aha na so Ugarte e bobo no etimi ewe video no na edasoro Manuel Ugarte 2 yellow cards without seeing red card. Nina at the screen no so a be another pay Yanko Spain asuyem Victor Munoz mother the player Amitinema Osasuna Enra the first game for La Royals the demolished for them Enra me from the demolished so only Spain for na bar said you Messia Pia born on the ball credit na Enra the first game for the Spanish national team on your go and I say are you happy with go now or team Enyaye Mikel Oyarzabal a grab a brace for the memorable night and I say Anna Spain city say about talented party they be Spain the foot from Eba nyana wanwa se Victor Munoz Enra na ose go at the amada Spanish national team Javier Tebas at the atuja se Vinicius Junior criticism eko Vinicius Junior so emra wako national team the obeka and se omunyambo chem ene Brazil fans nyambo chem ema Vinicius ena ekotia line up Messi to us etime at the World Cup enti ayaboche and I was say omunya at the emma abranterum na Algeria enra convincingly 7-0 against Guatemala. Muhammad Amura, a boy. Now until 61st minute, and Otim Efrima, Onya go at the Emma Timnum, or say Algeria, are ready for the next tournament. Florian Vict on himself, Jurgen Klopp, at the Atuja, Satne talent, question marks, Bianiho, and a best successful with Liverpool, said the Mosalanom, I successful with Liverpool, and when himself a best successful with Liverpool. Now Alexandro De Piero at the Atuja, Sir 1. Ababo Gennaro Gattuso, Abaso Gennaro Gattuso at the hopes. Ama Italy minuses Ombetime Ako 2026 FIFA World Cup. Say, Omoye Tima. Or say Amowene against boxing Slovenia Nafe, Omunya the qualification or Pisa, Sajubadom, Ombetime Aye, na Enra, Mamini can see a voice way Emra, Steve Clark. Or say the last time Omentime unqualified. And I still have my plain boots on or discuss changes, call and form, and ya since of far team no.
The size, obviously I've never been involved in a World Cup. Even coming here this morning, going into the training ground for the training session to see the number of people on the side of the pitch from the media. Obviously our friends from Japan have a massive interest, and I think it shows you the power of football worldwide. Like I said before, I've never been involved in a World Cup, and I can't wait to be there. And if Japan are the benchmark for the other countries, the size of the support, the amount of the media that are following them over here at a friendly match, I think it shows you that we've gone up a level. What's changed?
Yeah.
Apart from me? No. I think what's happened is over a period of time, I've been lucky to have a group of players at my disposal. I could probably try and take a little bit of credit for shaping that group of players, realising that maybe I would have to take a little bit of criticism for picking players quite often. But the biggest thing I wanted to do was to build a spirit and a togetherness. I felt when I came out of club football, obviously with club football you can drip feed into your players all the time what you do and how you're going to do it, and you're working on that all the time, whereas international football is very stop-start. You just borrow your players. So the thing for me was to get a continuity of selection as much as possible, while still trying to drip feed younger players into the mix at the right time, was to get that continuity of selection and a familiarity of playing style, so that when you do meet up, the players immediately switch off from what they're asked to do at their clubs, and they realise, okay, this is how we do it when we come to the Scotland camp. And I think that, allied to the fantastic talents of the players that I've got, have helped us to earn 3 qualifications over the last 7 years. And the pinnacle, or the big one for everybody, was
no, I Steve Clark, and then some of the Atuja, and then I don't play now. Offer one player, we see a Kama Kobo, or Kana Sama, Manfobeka Sabia, or Madrid born in tea, and now to so Nico Pass. Now, Enra, the national team, no Argentina, or both free kick to Atna, Nanyam Koda free kicks are 80 Ocha or a particular line of Messi and 2 born in Semno. Messi born in Sama Nico Pass. Nico Pass, said the Nico Pass, and the bono twatranum, behind a party beno. Aha, what a twatran kama. Na the football god they call him, Lionel Messi, a born in some 18 years in national. Nico Pass, no. On himself, I am mad at the player. I'm a ma combo, summer, mad at the rest of Nebebam. Or no, in a jump on Honunti. What you say, aha, Lionel Messi knew what about free kick, at what's now. Ain't he? I want some, I don't know. I mean, for international news, no, not for Mimra club side, and then Komoka, our club side, and I don't pay our England, no. I want to message Eddie Effie. Now, James Madison said he's making a progress on himself on your anterior cruciate ligament injury. Say on Nessie injury, no, or your rehabilitation, no, say it is going very well. Now, life without football at the moment, Eddie Pa, Eddie Emanum. Now, football, a pra, a county scoping, and I hope very soon. I bet him I return him. Now, for a Jumam, Eddie Eman team, I can't wait for the return. Jurgen Klopp, or say being Jurgen Klopp every day is not pure joy. Nah, everywhere I go is a big place for me. And Jurgen Klopp, I know Jurgen Klopp, no. The only say Jurgen Klopp dada na ɔno anie na ɔno nom baabi a bɛkɔ bia ya na ɔfa hɔ sɛ ɛso ɛmfa ho sɛ Jurgen Klopp ebia ofi Liverpool no akɔfa Hoffenheim nti Hoffenheim ni so dabi ɔnyɛ ne nneɛma saa na deɛ ɔka no sɛ ne rent mi mfi we will never walk alone for the da ɔfa sɛ mo ne rent mi mfi mu da hwɛ Jurgen Klopp ayɛbɔ ne din ɛne ebi kra sɛ wate ase akɔɛ Madrid adwuma ne adade ne nyinaa ɛyɛ Liverpool ya ɛna ma ne din nom edu sam pɛmpɔnsoɔ nom ɛno yɛ nsɛm ɔde ato dwam on Mohamed Salah Ghali ɛna ɔsɛ Mo Salah deɛ oni Mo Salah ne sɛ always Mohamed Salah wants to do more. Always he want to challenge himself and do more for Liverpool. Or say Liverpool and Mo Salah story no ya kasi ya kira adebeche na ono abeya manager ema Liverpool no open players omu di ni teno anom emu ntintimai pa untimi nkam enyine mfirim ono mpo de onsura obeka se ono no oyɛ the all-time great ema Liverpool eno yensema Jurgen Klopp ade atodwam enne anopay or say untimi nkofa player by replace Mo Salah o. Was it Liverpool for na bi say yes sin that kwa yanisi Michael Olise so enti nkofa Michael Olise mro say player bia enti me replace Mo Salah e wo Liverpool pedia why e wo Liverpool bobo korum na abusiam oko Andy Robertson so ya wakasa fa Mo Salah only team no at the end of the season ho and after on one kasankasa ne date and after trend nie Andy Robertson nie Mo nie that time no Liverpool chiwa masa wo ne why wolves 9 numsia na omo je trophies awodo that 10 one nyina odi ho nkomo.
You know, I've probably ran out of words of what to say about Mo. Fantastic player, unbelievable what he's done at our football club. Obviously I signed with him the same summer, and just being able to see him grow as a player and grow him into, you know, one of the best in the world, and seeing how he conducts himself every single day, seeing how professional he is, you know, how much work he puts in to become the best. It's been a joy to watch, and you know, even if you look back at last season, he, you know, pretty much carried us on his back at times on his own. You know, the numbers he produced last season were just ridiculous. So yeah, look, I suppose all good things have to come to an end, and Mo's made the decision to be this summer, which, you know, obviously I'll fully back him on that and fully support him on that. And yeah, I don't think there's any doubt of how much of a legend he's at the football club. He's in the conversation of best players ever to play for the football club, and to be able to call him a teammate but also call him a friend, and he's been a close friend of mine for the last 9 years. It's an absolute privilege to have played with him, and yeah, it'll be sad, you know, obviously the next couple of weeks of his farewell, but he'll get the send-off he deserves, because he's a, you know, Premier League legend, but he's definitely a Liverpool legend. Oh yeah, well, I think he's definitely one of the greatest. I would say Kenny probably pips him to that, and I tell him that most days. But yeah, look, Kenny's, you know, for me, Kenny's the greatest player of all time for Scotland, and he's the greatest player of all time for Liverpool. But I think then behind that you have 3 or 4 players that come into conversation of, you know, who's there, and Mo Salah definitely comes into that conversation, and it's just an absolute credit to him to be in even the conversation with, you know, Kenny Dalglish, Steven Gerrard, Ian Rush, you know, people like that. It's you know, for Mo to be in that same sentence is an absolute credit to him of what he's done over these last 9 years.
Enti say you bought the likes of Kenny Dalglish nom, you bought the likes of Steven Gerrard nom, na Mo kwa dimbe ka ho a eno kra keke no e adimu e de ema player no o se the standard Mo Salah asete ewo Liverpool is unmatched, and Jurgen Klopp on Mohamed Salah Ghali.
And I think there were a lot of, I think Mo and we had big dreams, but I think we didn't dare to dream that big. And I think there were a lot of good outcomes possible. They don't even come close to the outcome we all saw. And so, yeah, like it always is, that's a little bit, it's human. As long as we see it, we enjoy it, but I'm not sure we can appreciate it to the right extent. That will happen soon now. In the summer, after Mo left, and whatever he was doing, I wish him best of luck, and because he deserved it, we will all realize pretty quickly, that's different now. And the numbers he produced, the standards he set, I think some of them, if not all, will stay unmatched. In this modern Premier League era, definitely, because it's just ridiculous to do that and do it for one club, more or less. And I think he scored 1 goal for Chelsea, right? Yeah. Oh yeah, so he did it for one club. Helped the team to be very, very successful. Was successful himself, which is rare in this sport, but as a striker you can do, but as a striker you have to take criticism. You are the greatest on the day you score, you are nobody, what is he doing when you are not scoring? So the criticism is as big as the praise and as fast there. And to deal with all that and to stay by yourself, to stay yourself, is really tricky, and he did that in exceptional ways. He's one of the best professionals I ever met. He's one of the best people I ever met. We texted the other day, and we had our arguments, but they were always for the right reasons, and it's always fine. And especially now looking back, it's more than fine. And we are both really happy about being part of that incredible journey.
And see, Adam, Madame, sorry, ya nankamati. Say Jürgen Klopp, training, Emma Remoradano, medda the whole day. Sorry, medda the whole day. Manukramente. Sanse, Papa we said you see Casafa football, no, and any place, no, a super. Jürgen Klopp, ora now, no, Sani ora no crowd, did not touchline, hono. Sani team segua. Maybe near Varo Belovia. And we say, ni ora no, sa ora no, sa niamano. I would have done coupon. Dano, Meda Papa. Jürgen Klopp. Now, Abusiam, Manchester United. Abusiam, according to reports, the likes of Brian Mbeumo, Afe Matthias Cunha, and Benjamin Sesko, Nyanko Pomwa in the summer. I'm the proper midfielders, Albeka, the likes of Bruno Fernandes more. Now, if you pass Papa, Etma Continua, da Soriaote, Bruno Guimaraes, Ote Sandro Tonali, no, I'm the same midfielders, number bam. Now, for Yahoo, Matthias Cunha, Yahoo, the likes of Benjamin Sesko, Omu is a passer, I also come hono, Sa pass and encore, another option I made if you Tottenham Express, and it's a Sean Dyke, a new manager, I'm monitoring the situation, and say, I'm going to Sean Dyke, everybody, not for Bay Juman, at the Tottenham Express, Everton, a team come on, say Jack Grealish, deal on meeting and a permanent, not for Jack Grealish, I a permanent player, at the Everton, Bobo Korum, Phil Foden, you're so happy, Manchester City, the sun said, plain time then sanka a percent in the summer of Biaba Manchester City nyamum na fe onkom enkosi akan emfa ema team no Arsenal for na transfer na latest ekutama and say Elliot Anderson ay the latest player Arsenal ehwe nim say Nyankopon boa in the summer transfer window on make for Elliot Anderson and wachi Michael Owen e dey to just Arsenal omuni excuse bia said the English Premier League na aye empremprey with Liverpool not performing as it is expected, with Manchester City not performing as it is expected. No, I was on the league, you know. Saman Jilly Gina Afi Padia, Onima Fia, Arsenal, Ebete League, Michael Owen, dear Anonom, and what he Oko Pep Bodola Asuya was it empremprey there. Ope teams are one more bomb part domestically and in Europa. Ultimate any Arsenal and Film. They are the best team now in England and in the world. And this on the ball Carabao Cup. Nasa ultimate shadow our Carabao Cup. Puma and no Eman and Jim as a manager and you Pep Guardiola and Insama or the to jam and now play Thierry Henry or say still a hookah our Arsenal phone. The entire who kakra our Arsenal for win the Premier League and say there be a would be con and tokona on the kono utim bobonwa no emre training samba kuno bo panya now that from sana Man City ediaye Arsenal afibia be say Arsenal did intentionally dia no mo dia form show I'm from one, I'm a team futuro, I'm on job game. It is sad dinner to assume I'm an Arsenal as a hookah cra, a woman. Ian Wright, sir, Lewis Kelly, obetu Mikel Arteta for Lewis Kelly I was say onya more playing time our Arsenal bobo korum or super talent Ian Wright dia or the great news for Manchester United. Patrick Dogu, the 21-year-old recovery is going on very well. Reports say very soon about him Ariton Abaya Jubam Manchester United Steven Gerrard on Bruno Fernandes and also a complete midfielder and a midfielder so ojagemuna oba goes kakra passing kakra assist baby Nema oye in the game a super Antoine Griezmann or say Senkene Cristiano Ronaldo and yaka say World Cup no omienu Henry Antoine Griezmann this one or to jam or senior Cristiano Ronaldo and a proud owner of UEFA Champions League 2 titles game ya poya base one Madrid panya na datra sanya mana tete ne pa na American golfer Tiger Woods were involved in car accident in Florida BM na yanhwese announcement no esi ekọ so na fe news no say na esi etie.
But multiple news outlets in the US are reporting that Tiger Woods has been involved in another car crash this afternoon in Jupiter, Florida. Now that's been confirmed by the Sheriff's Office for Martin County. Now a photo shows his vehicle on its side. No word yet on whether he sustained any injuries. This is just days after Woods made his hugely anticipated return to golf at the TGL on Tuesday night. So just to confirm, many news outlets in the US are reporting that Tiger Woods has been involved in another car crash. As I say, details sketchy. As soon as we get more, you'll hear them first here in the Sports Centre on Sky Sports News. We'll see you in a moment.
And the Sky Sports form and a report news no MIN say no Ukraine say the American golfer about golf party or a legend Bob golf for any dia was saying a car crash and no a reporter about Rafinha and making kaya namwa the Jim Komabroche for Barca players no home and madam for Bakwa or was playing catch him say lawyer Aquano ni season over Rafinha ni season over plano ko prayer with Brazil national team no as a plano was throw enti ni season ya ba weye enti enra na dwo nwumere mu ho da suemu na confirmation eba say practically he's ruled out for the quarter-final game. Among Atletico de Madrid. Everyone at that report confirmed say for 1 month. Ultimately, say Emma Barsanti and a letter sir. And no if you were ever Barca phone are furious with the management of Rafinha. Amu fi say Rafinha ko jump park and also Esia Kenning na injury do I be no about true injuries no more channel eman ebom until the lives of Hansi Flick mom and you're happy with a situation and mera do season ya grabunum into blue mom and anka here Arsenal singina not yet fighting for the season Ronald Araujo say Araujo sempa Emma Barca say at the time of this season na Rafinha etime plan Diego Pablo Simeone de HSM after this season, Abesatna Atletico de Madrid BM not for Jumam at the team na Inter Milan and I say Inter Miami announced say on the presenting line on Messi stand in the new NU Stadium hall line on Messi stand now Stadium hall and no reporter na Madrid are starting negotiations no Rodrigo Cascante report HSF Fiontino Pure Salvatore for the BI say of attackers now banyan kudan made for the BB Jam Fifio or pay a bidder or pay a bidder. Do wait why you want to be a what the neighbor why you be a Rodrigo Cascante ACL do be at me woman Jenny youth Miss Samba Boni and Rodrigo Cascante as was saying a Dinkomono Cano granting interview beer or see the doors are open for Madrid the emotional and now about game we or see there be one cancer and some for to stay on tea here for the story in the babia here about to Frank Kessier about returning to the Serie A made a 2-1 pay so about returning to Serie A now fame acquire Jumam at the Juventus Bobo Rasmus Hoyland say Ofi Manchester United acquire Jumam our Stadio Diego Armando Maradona Stadium and I say I'm safe to say I'm really enjoying football. They say, met my catch out some money day and me enjoy a Joanna, me and that is football. And we and some Rasmus Hoyland and the Atuta Messing Ground offer. They are teachers at Juventus. I didn't see a cantam say I'm the messing ground, Baba. Said they tell you some messing ground about Juman, Emma Juventus, Romelu, Lukaku, Minama, Boli. I was young, the agent for them. A funny piece with a club. I say come on, Koso. So I'm betting solve the issues beer with his club. Tiro Immobile. I say Pio Esposito and Kodana. Omisia kan se sianom. Onima Koda. Roberto na to Tom. Sa Kodana osia kan. Emma Inter Milan. Dusan Vlahovic. Luciano Spalletti say. A person of building the next season team around Dusan Vlahovic. And team penny for said the TBA Kukracha. How much the contract and for Emanum Federico Gatti. Mete reports of Juventus. Your boss season we are Giovanni Leone. Abusia of Fasaba Kaino. We different on our anterior crusade ligament injury. Interforce who's a Liverpool for Mumpeno. And the real season Mumford Giovanni Leone, Emma Inter Milan loan. Now I'm a bomb, Emma Club, no Ivan Ndeka, or ye player, Emma Roma. The teacher say Barcelona, Liverpool, Tottenham Spurs, Homing the Che, say I'm a fan. Manono ya say, or postponing the decision regarding his future. Now, what can they chair and penny for say or Madrid game new year? Say obetna say ontna ne dachi in football ye be hu ene anopay enti abusia get so na enkofom krosun semnom live on Oyerepa TV, live on Oyerepa 100.7 FM of anopay ye dinina etimi esinafe woni able panel no etimi atwaso on the show
aseda eyawde na obi so be se medase bebre sports lawyer Baba Isa memenda drusi amasa ohia nkofo nyema no drink energy na we dia na mama no kwan na onum ai owie kanje na no de no na wo no chance don hwere ba ko presentation dia no den kwasi boni anka we wo ye na no $2 no go su sa hey masa aden be ginese be nwanwa timi kasa don hwere ba ko nya bete abusia yana sports lawyer ase na a lot of messages and I be great, but Montreme, me could kanjin komo kanjin no crowd or kind of number can also rea uncle for to go to Tosan since you know you will feel names who are just a one Nadia will pay a hot open tenting kanjino and then see how been we are now they're dancing a bus Mose you are now say ye drew and on us a jeans a bemono a buriagini and tias no message line here 0242840056 and no and I do message eba and I radio on Facebook said yeah as I repent ne Kofi Ajima Black Man mo eduomo de ebeba bepa no Isaac Akromam de so Justin Kofi Uso mo ntwen ye koba ana ne mo nyina no Daniel J Bilal Titoria mo nyina ye beba behwe mo de no ede amamo na yakan ma nkofo ate bra kwaba na boko de Erade adom yenso ye ho ye pa anopedi ade dada na kaye ne nkofo age atuma wie ne ane ye kai obi a onfa no mehye mu no ene omu omuguso no so mo nyiro mo honom kanjen boye komo kakra
wow ena no pe yama Ghana kwa ba na yama wanache and famra Oyepa 100.7 Samsung live on Oyepa television both radio and TV meaning I know about the komo betimi join live on Facebook honum say active honum na ye di kanjen and I give drinking water and komo yen ye the producers of kanjen and I give drinking water ye chia kwan ewo Breman UGC inti me the numbers na beto tuja na wa friend na ne di and komo and let me play it on record say kanjen nsuo no for fast checking e your mine nsuo Krojin infomso bi anya de ben enihu nti se ne okwa adwama so na so wo pe nsu ato ameshow je kanjen and magic drinking water yet say indeed wo nsu a onom but for the very first time wo de so nsu ni bi na enom na ehwe na wankasa obehu nsu anso pa ebenya no eye woni pedie no as compared to other brands na onso onom no je numbers no ene ye mon komo on 0241 44 91 91 0241 44 91 91 and our face 050 73 79 474 050 73 79 474. Not waiting many and abon como. Can I say numbers 2 ya media to gain and active on WhatsApp. In Tibiana or Shagan, Uti Yana Amanani via on the internet. Not wadophobia ewo if fear our Ghana Hanum say who be here so be pebidia more or Fred directly on WhatsApp. Now into me for normal compa. I active obeti many and abon como ya quine our Brahma UG Sanasa Bawa routine to Upusi and a homana Yano Babonkom and my men sign Kai was say Sabria make us say ya won't quine so befre. Will be on my ano per se or say or chama Casabi, there Benjamin and answer course and maba wa fefe our office one of my 1 minute becasa not the honum piano or per se will make you others once waiting many or more abo and common. Nene young come my babetu channel. Mekwa MC honum no mama ye pictures and as footages of in sama ye babekano. Yes, ye share detoxification I woni pedianimo. And no crowd there mebaso na later what they had been very good now they are to so. Ye share detoxification and as nyoma bonia e woni pedianima enye. Na yes say onum kanjin and magic drinking water. I idea say serve as a bonus at the amount. Na ene san nyoma woni pedianima enye nyina whichever means e ko ni pedianimo no aboa na eyi ase kra enso e de afi honum. Na question ba kwa ye bi sana no pay say di nti na onum nsuo. And the very first question. The basic function and as adeko di nti pa ye no nsuo ni say ye de be quench your test na inso commendo na be improve on your hydration. Na afi asan so regulate worn out tissues e woni pedianimo. That is the basic function. But then so ye no free honum a unsuo na onom a wo de quench your test no aside no bonuses ahodo ben na wunya enso unsuo na wonom no so. And then ye say yen kanje na you drinking water aside so onum nsuo to quench or test no so no other several bonuses and as a jumedi shonko did many pediano. And it's not times without number we because nsuo na ye drew testimony say eben and nsuo no modi bibia som dabi. And I'm say kwan pa ye fast why you producing nsuo no ye say you see their friend said the electrolyze process asa sa kwan e fa so de produce nsuo no eboa nsuo no negatively charged. And you say nsuo bi e negatively charged bia no de get come what you say say or the friend say refined alkaline content into times without number ya kasa de we am what you say Dr. Otuwobek a refined research and findings or the babon and be there di face emi hu say baby alkaline will be an ade say ya re bia betimi atena ni pedianimu nti ye kam na kwa akwati sen ye kam what ya say yen kanje na na drinking water ni nsuo no e refined alkaline and said the doctor to work kan na say ya arrangement na baby alkaline what ya not nokre onum ye nsuo na enwema bi e woni pedianimu emwa ni pediana ye toxins a ye ya ria no one of the bonuses a eboa na eyi sa nyoma ni nyina enso ade afi honum na ye se ye hwe enioma ewo nipadua mu na se enioma ekọ nipadua mu emmoa emma eye wo nipadua intimi sipi na intimi sita na ye be ma wo ana se me ma wo examples of enioma hodo a wo ya ana se mpo ekọ nipadua mu emmoa eye wo nipadua no ye wo internal factors ye ka se internal factors a the person che nyina ne se nipadua na kasa e function on its own na eboa me nnuane ahodo a digest no I dey say through sa process na I dey say nipadua na kasa produce the different say waste product e no ya number 1 no ya naturally we are no edi free honoma you see your external that is the woni nipadua no free honoma de wo abonten a knowingly and as unknowingly say wonim anase woni wan kasa consume akọ woni nipadua no no you say I dey say no so timi de how enso ebre woni nipadua no nti ebe bobo ebi so ama wo hu no said de no so esi eya de ben esi etie na ya say ya wo de friend say indoor pollutant. Ni se ka se indoor pollutant a the person chi nyina brofo kakraka ma kan nyina breaking the person choma tia se nyina ne se obetimi akọ eye dan bi mu anase efie bi mu ebia wasine foforo kra na paint bi a yede ma painti edan no anase yede aye edan no ho no bo se paint no amo de ben eden ni nyina wo inhale kwa nipadua ni ma ade se emmo nipadua no ni nyina aye some of the forms of toxins a wo nipadua ni ma ha editia nipadua no what sounds we are not edi free honoma you say household chemicals and be aye de ben ebia tar floor cleaners antiseptic how do I Google WC and the attorney say we cannot do away with it because about the canipa ho you see nyina enso aye some of the pollutant kwanipadua ni ma emmo nipadua no you see excessive fertilizers and you gu no bias so sane e be ya e be nyini intentem na ya consume you see sane nyoma ni nyina ya ade say aye some of the environmental pollutant emmo aye nipadua no we are no free honoma you see perfume obia the spray egu no ho almost 99.9 or not even 99.9 ni parodo wana and also idea we cannot do away with it on heli sani omani na akọ mu no these are environmental pollutant emmo ni peduano a ede a house shonko eba abandon eye woni peduano it is so onum kangen energetic drinking water no na improve or test emma so come end on esa enso eboa eyi sa detoxification and nyoma na woni peduano mu nyina it MCR ebema me eye first footage na me de ema no na yabo enkomo no enso from there na yese yewo enno baye anase fruit ahodwa ye dia very good into where a list of highly alkaline foods list of highly alkaline foods iti siakasa list of highly alkaline foods ade pese chenyi na say yamo de kan tia say yinso no aye refined in pure alkaline content iti die be say how often in pokra na udi fruits ahodo ye gugu eye UTV swing yawo banana ewo a refined alkaline content and say the fene say antioxidant onoma anase udi a ade say eboa woni padua no iti instance say obenom soft drinks a containing acid emmoa nipadua no then odi ayesa fruit ahodo we ya ade se eboa ne koni padua no nso detoxify bibia woni padua no ma enye de ben enye but question is say how often do we even get it because galam say ene efo ho nsama ayeden sometimes in pokran abundance of these fruits kran ya na enoso edoso mpokra na ubon se ne tono anase pricing of anase inflation no ade se akosho but then so when na we ni mu bimpoandi na se onu mu nso because times to that number the insure you consume insure more than these fruits into say in place of say onya we bi ndi anase wuntimi ndi we bi no ade so betimi am kange na not drinking water ebeboa na improve on your hydration send ye be ya bibia so betimi akofan so ade amount and kind of sound so hye so say oh, G number so now we're fraying on 0241 449191 0241 449191 and I say 050 7379 474 050 7379 474 M7 be the next footage no na afia the arapia perfect media no so and then connection also say a kwan pa woni pedua no be fa so a be detoxify nuama ho de woni pedua no ma enya no o liver o kidney ene wo lungs ni nyina eboa na nuama fia woni pedua no mu na aboa na ayi no e de afi honom ni pedua no kwan ti menya because no ni organs e woni pedua no mu nti wonom kanji na naju drinking water na wo de e kwanche wo test ni ade se eboa e ma sa organs yi ahoden hwonko kra sene be ya toxins bi e woni pedua no mu no e betimi aboa na ayi afi honom nti examples of toxins ahodo a e wo ni pedua no ma enya e wo se ba abonten so we improve on e wo organs a makeka se no na eboa na e detoxify enuama ahodo a e woni pedua no ma ade se de how be bro and yen hwe e how ni bi on a quick MCR be boa me na afọ mo de e how ni bi enso atoto so na ya hwe it's very good uni pedua na ye overloaded with toxins a e ma de fe ne say brain fog eno na oti hono ma bon se o thought enye clear untimi concentrate ejawo eye headache obi hono ma o se untimi na so times so that na ma bon se amanfo di adance se omnom kanjin na drinking water no omutimi edaya obi bi afa ne say irritability bibi ketua bi bon se na chama no boy de ben obuofu asem enya asem e ma de afa ne say skin problems sans na afa ma body odor because toxins na nyoma fine wo ni pedua ni mu no se entimi emma obon se afa o sha se o sweat ya enam se skin no eye one of the means are toxins afa so barbon say sebio ohun fifire kra na seb enkan ya de ben ewom constipation ahodo nyina say we overloaded with toxins a ya de say sebi uja onan a obon say wuntimi enja nti ya say ena no pen ya say pe kanje na magic drinking water yes onu munso no de kwanche wo test e ma so come and be improve on your hydration na fe toxins ahodo we ni pedie no mu no ebeboa na fe improve on it but the enka say nso na ya dro but onum kanje na magic drinking water na these are some of the bonuses because our the refined mineral content die nti bia ema wudi aduane a wugide ese aduane ne beboa oni pedie no sanso na basic nutrients e wo eye aduane mu a yedi no ebi nso nso aye no mu and kanji na magic drinking water e wo refined alkaline content sa nyoma we nyina ebeboa wo said ye be ebeboa detoxify nyoma e wo ni pedie no mu gia number so no fragen ene ye na emmo enkomo ye so distributor na fe major distributors across the length and breadth of Oman Ghana o diska kakra eba ye beboa ama wa establish ho na waton be friend ene ye mon komo on 0241 449191 0241 449191 9191 and after 050 73 79 474 050 73 79 474 and I know pay my audience was opted for canning and addict drinking water among all waters way at your mining soul boss.
Yami we shall na until him and show. I was your canning come na you could yamet so on the weekend edition of today's sports. Monsieur Bessory known to and in Tibia way bia on message Bibiano Emrantem na yankin kai emfamo and action na ye de ba na tisimu a abusua ye hwe bia anti visa ma menye ye security for no baako ohun we no obo adwuma wa se ho papa na eye abusua panyin Kwame Edusei abusua panyin Kwame Edusei medium friend of Edusei we abusua panyin ti onye ni pa to over radio show na onti nanim entro ontunkom no mo ahoden ai ofa no abusua panyin birthday no yes abusua panyin birthday no oh yeah ni pressure we dey no
abana say
and minu so duty no nobody no ni ase ho
me ba
no ni ho yeah and you see ofa be oba enjoy no fie ofa be enjoy no fie oh yeah we ni pa
correct guy
ofa the abusua ni nyina kan say radio show na onto comment na nim emfa enshro na Chumasi family o quarter na so Gethsemane Methodist Church aho na both oba ne be mani nyina no omo singing band omo so omo ba Abigail say wa Chumasi Abigail say wa Chumasi na ye won so wa woda radio show na onto nkom na onti na nim emfa enshro say Abi won so wudi wa woda e wo ho enomo aha junior na hu message no 3B pub see you ni patro media magaze Jason number 11 na mepe and we say channel 29th yes wusu we na rep your Ashanti First Jesse we nya blasa de na magu ani maso no Ashanti First Jesse ndi sa me hya media na me digina mu na ebuabua kwa arusi ne asenema so bo a we say me 11 Jesse na me say ya bonkuma na no ane sa me afa na mo mfa ntoni empanko enti we no ni nyina ye wi a anwumre no Sunday anwumre na je say ya beginam e wo 3B pub ene non stop nyoma ne dien bibia be ye kamanti junior ame enchiao games no edi kan akoso ansa na anwumre no so ya ba abeba dim e wo asenema so kofodia station ho anti enye bete mame enchiao o so rep your Ashanti First Jesse say wo de no ho ana Ghana de na wo
nimnya mi se de
they will say yes
Ashanti colors name for pa
yeah oh I know they me a say me pe to na me nyanya bie
last Ashanti First Jesse won no Ashanti colors Jesse dana
em say Ashanti colors Jesse no no they Ashanti First
okay
yeah Zach akwaba
you know yeah we go there
radiadum
oh there me ase and there Saturday chi yaba so and then I see now oh yes send there your ponten and yes
oh yeah sure exactly 10 na 18 kra
okay some confirm
oh no
actually official
actually
aboso ba na me
ti kofi kinata no pele meti o se obibi ya yen ntempa ti yakeka mu ana je say dabi exactly ti ye baba course nso within awuram nti
no say tigara for
oh yes
after this
yeah will be can almost will be can
after this no so almost chiro my
yes akoji num say yeah no can as ye hu coach nsa no adwuma bia wo
normal
okay be normal ma wo say
team ekobobo a ma me nyusu poyando obo coach ba wutumi fi or poyando say omo the bomb tear gas sekan ede etuo machine gun aba besifia team ekobobo over ye da sorry ye say ye the bomb ni tear gas akorobo omo de some lose 5 and Kenya ana anya sa ni see ya robo omo
we
na over we see hu Austrapa hotel a blasters akoda na CCTV camera nya adwuma over ye careful na say kura video bi ba na koko afuo bi ma na CCTV camera e de abo ni koko afuo Ghana here na Ghana tinya ko Austria nye Austria krasi
hotel na yakoda
na CCTV camera nya adwuma na hotel a Ghana da no akronfo the bomb and tear gas
you so much manager no munche no
ye nche ofa semwe pa ofa
abro na bere
ya kwa bokro no awia ne omom so almost $20,000 na camera nya adwuma
we never asam ne
ader mun
that's in motel no other floors ni nya o CCTV camera
blasa yes hono nko ade
on kwa na se ebi
anya adwuma
ana se omom se bi ni ombo
awu se bi ni
o so anya adwuma
se bi ba ho ntimi ne se omo de boni do de bobo ho ba se de won kan ho po abu to ba ka se
hotel of abrochire hotel blasters etimi akoda ho
same mun pe hotel man bia na yankoda papa bia na mini hotel na ye bia na hotel mo
over yanko akiri yentutu kwan ko akiri sa but yenim sane the level of investment any asset a blasters players we so wo kotam mo fi o club ade o mo ko no there's no way for that matra hotel bia ene kra Ghana Premier League teams come under matra makwa hotel Ghana Premier League teams o mo kokro bi so a they look out for the best hotel no makwa akoda over team common. Now this particular friendly Austria for nisa wo mu
oh yeah sure
I'm going to am nsa free am for yan koda toto po bi asa now for Ghana Africa clubs simple no so we invite other African clubs say on person no mo friendly match am for mo koda hotel fun ayo nkomra ho e ba ne ade ni nya be ka ba yan tinsim ne enko ne enko na de ka enti
eva
ka friendly se ka na mo ye papa
Jova
metizim
ye ba o de ba e be nya abotra sasem na wo me be to ye tirim na obi ebia obi watch bi because of obi watch bi $20,000
na me kan
na won hu be
yes one technical team members then dollars so
and ebi offer on hu be bi o de ato ye me ye story sa akronfo o kasa am robbers attack Ghana hotel
I'm describe them as armed robbers. I don't want to believe some babies.
No, say
the robbers hey, I know you.
I'm say Poyando. I'm on for say pose Poyando comes from the bomb need tear gas and oh.
I'm say first day no. I'm epic training no. I'm returning back no. And 2 players. A complaint is Omo Rolex
watch, yes.
Aya. That was the first day I'm quoting by. It's Omo try to find out the CL through TCT camera in Muguzo the second day I'm training.
The first day no man who's a camera in your juma.
There is almost for Amusa.
No, sir.
So over for us there when him or
so. Debut. Ya co train naba. Over. You nyina wo de. Ya fefa fa chira ko da hotel kakra. Se me free me back on maybe I may pay free me hotel room na room service se me the key ni beja of am the key
I want to be found corner they definitely would beja
enti transaction here few people do your room service new year or the ha ko ja receptionist se me ba na ma de bia yera me call straight instantly nipa na okoye okopre okosiesie demon ese e frɛ ne ba se amfa ne se bibi se ani ho a cameras no yeah the box corridor of all hotels major hotels yeah the box corridor said e be ya de ekoso wo dem ne de ye hu but the ora dem on of esi hu any DOP a onam anim ho so they are trying to tell us say yeah the blasters akwakoda hotel a yentimi bibi ayira na yentimi hu movement around the area yentimi hu no maka sem we kakra ka dia to Ghana fo ani munim se mo kowe nti munim se mo nya ade am ko lusu nti no no maka sa sem we dia to yetirim mo wi a mo se cameras no function. How is this possible? Over how is this possible? Chirebe se Ghana yeah squad your team security team security your team medical call delegation medical call echo survey grounds ɛna mo choose say mo mpɛ middle floor mo mpɛ
the last one which is the fifth.
sɛnea hɔ no obi a ɛba hɔ a yɛnim sɛ wɔyɛ Ghana nipa na ɔfra kɔ ɔfɛtie ne yio saa na no mostly a clubs ni bi gye no so ɔhyɛ soro saa na obi a ɛba hɔ a yɛnim sɛ ha de obi aba a yɛ hɔ na ɔba nti mo kɔ investigation no CCTV camera no mo mbisa sɛ bi wɔ hɔ ana mo bisa sɛ function ana because of a mostly it is a crime. It is a crime in most places. Say what the camera and function bebo baby o.
Dem chen say so mo if it is anything to go by it could be say minimum say broni de onye ni masa sa de ne bo nya adwuma na ohwe sa nya adwuma.
Oh talk.
Obe ode brebe no de no kra de no me kam. Asa na kan be kan.
Because mo nim say mo nya de enti. Oh, na aba be te so and a blasters for no kom ko bobo no akronfo aronfo akomo so ama mo de hu nti no omo bobo
afa no mo be na ofri baba me de na de me nko ho he
ma adwene no wo
50 billion kwa na gira ya ke bo no ne be kan no ne ja to baby
over enti you ask questions concerning this because a sports minister kasa fa ho the sports minister Kofi Amwa spoke about that issue
Kofi Adams
o kasa asem no enti enya asem a yebe jan trasa because that is we have to question those who are leading the blasters.
Zach fa chere kakra bi bra na enti sim na ye wo course nso ye e wo show no so eso
Tino wasa na Ghana eji enum no enya butehwada nations
yes na ebim so modemo
omoni abrese
ebim so dey call World Cup
oboso mo ko bobra
very good
World Cup no nti let's start with Spain. Yonko started with Spain against Serbia by 3-0. Tino, born again and Transenka obe projected Spain lineup on a Eddie Dinkomaka Krabi. So, Tino, Enra, this is the Spain lineup. Almost started with Simon, Obo Atletico Bilbao, Laurentino Obo right back, Kubasi Laporte, Cucurella left back, Rodri, Pedri, Fermin Lemon, Lamine Yamal, Alex Baina, and Oyazabal. It's way at the first 11.
This would be my memory.
Simon. Laurenti right back, Kubasi Laporte 4 and 5, left back Cucurella, Rodri, Pedri, Lamine Yamal, Fermin Lemon, Alex Baina, and Oyazabal. Tiwe and first 11. Now, Tino, for you to know, man, we are serious. Danny Olmo, Ebe Pedri on the 46th minute. And Pablo Fornas, Ebe Fermin Lopez, Ferran Torres, Ebe Lamine Yamal, Abrante Afeno, Victor Munez or Sasuna, Obey Oyafaba, Jeremy Pino of Crystal Palace, Ebe Alex Baena, Zubimendi, Arsenal, not a bench, Obey Rodri, and Christian Mosquera, Arsenal, and so 83rd minute, Obey Kubasi. Now, Opaso Tiasamni, Tino. Now, Omo Grimadu, one of the best attacking left backs so far in the game. Obo Biofol Vakusi, not bench, or Mobikra. Dean Huysen, Real Madrid for starter. Bono, or Mobikra. Pedro Porro, or Mobikra. David Raya, Arsenal #1, and arguably the best goalkeeper so far in the Premier League. Tino, Wandabi. And Sola also one Bobikra. Spain is blessed with talent. Now, all other things being equal, they are the team to beat at this year's World Cup.
But only France no Senate here. We mean players.
France are blessed with attacking players. So but we a all-round team.
Spain the year me hwe mum de.
So mo dey all-round team. Spain any obi profile tem Mbappe. So that say mun ni say play any bi o no. But say e kan Dembele Olise Moa. Let me Yama will compete to Olise and Dembele and one. So all the let me Yama bet me for money na. Oyi Mbappe sin ya. And don't forget Nico Williams Ebra. Because Oshe Spain team na their wings no. Nico Williams and Lamine Yamal and a minor honor at the moment. How many you be liquid April and Tibo no on count? In terms of all ranking, not a department be a bless. Because I'm making Omobo Laporte ni Kubasi, and I make sure say Dino Hayes Real Madrid starter one Bobby crowd the bench one Bobby. So you know, it is a very good team. Real Madrid left back Carreras. A man friend no on team we goes. Who say O'Brien? Into or 10 ya about 1 match and call up by the call up me by answer or 10. And Carreras or ye left back starter at Real Madrid no. Team we no on count. Spain is blessed with talent. And De La Fuente or Jumaya Pa at this year's World Cup. Open one countries now World Cup you know, or more a lot of talent. I will be ashamed him say they are the team to beat, the team to watch in terms of more players or more. Anyhow they expect them to go and perform. You know, this Spanish national team, one of them are will be ashamed him said they should go far, and I said they can go very far. Don't forget, say Omo and a share England in the last Euros in 2024. Spain and a Kwaji Nico Williams Oyazaba scored those 2 goals. Omo share England 2-1 at the South Trophy. No, so the last international trophy, your boy, 2024. No, Spain won it, and America no. With a very strong team of Rodri and Fabian Ruiz. Fabian Ruiz. Fabian Ruiz is injured. It's sa team now and then maybe my boy Rodri and Pedri no. Fabian Ruiz no pra. It's one Bobby. And sa Euros no mko je Pedri so am Bobby ko na Pedri so epra. Now Pedri is fit. So Tino, just imagine. Obi say, just imagine. Obi that told you say, imagine say Fabian Ruiz fit. Na Rodri, Pedri, and Fabian Ruiz as a man for 3. Tino. Over anything we have, I was a for run. Let's the team to watch Spain. Very strong team, and I think so far the Luis Lafuente. Based on a coin or names on the day, they are the team to beat, and I wasn't surprised. Enra, Omochi Serbia, and no more a Kamiansa, Omo Entimi, Anti Bakukra, and so on. Team Bakwa, they need almost a party, the English national team.
The Lions.
The 3 Lions. And no more 1-1 with Uruguay, Wembley. Now, Tino, I'm not interested in the results that much. But said Thomas Tuchel, Eddie can make an announcement. Said the reason why he offered over 30 players, even though only 2 matches, and he said this is the last 2 friendlies. And San why call up.
Okay.
Said the next games are England about IF friendly no. No, I had to call up maybe. Because I think the deadline for submitting of the players, 30th. Is it June or May? I'll confirm it here. The deadline, So, and see, the last call up that or mine be so the last friendly games a man be abeye no and I say ebe bono no why no call up na den
okay
so this is the last time or say opese ohun some of the players no yie before obey the final call up for the World Cup and to offer a lot of players and I try say omo a chance to play tino offer in England game bia first 11 na o parade year no aya 11 dodo na no recently and starting from the English national team the Three Lions and I say ebi mpo yen from okra obi say Harry Maguire oba team mu ache yie pa Harry Maguire eba national team mu ache eti obi say Maguire this was the lineup England and so you see here omo James Trafford that second goalkeeper at Man City obo Livramento Tomori Maguire and Spence as in the back four. Henderson, James Garner, who had a very good game of Everton. Madueke, unfortunately, Enya Epraye and free in the first half. Phil Foden, Rashford, and Dominic Solanke. To offer our team where nuclear partner said, Bebrena may not be at the World Cup. Meaning, say, means you Bebrena, and I know some of them to be safe will not be at the World Cup. But he said, opposite only the last opportunity to see them. Until the one man say, Obama say, but now conventional. So now how to go because one, the team no, who your players are no more bench now. A lot of them, not a lot of them because still, and the likes of Hurricane no on the bench will be Jude Bellingham wasn't on the bench. I didn't see Declan Rice on the bench. McGay not on the bench. So one beam it's sa recently ne Bukayo Saka not on the bench will be it's an indication say England there to the edge they say or some core of the team no afi opeden ka krebi ene de asoso na wanya no complete team entenra sa guys na ogiri say omoye no core of the team no and surprisingly na O'Reilly also enter bench obi it's an indication say O'Reilly so was cementing the position our the Three Lions national team no mo and Nintendo no on the bench no mo eto hwe ya he left the key guys now or if he say we mo they are starters or key guys in the team no o ja mo no mo on bench kra and o ma we mu chance mumbo na mo improve mo na me hwe and some of them truly Emma coach no who say they deserve a chance to be there. One, Maguire has been out of the national team for a very long time. Thankfully, Manchester United form no omunya and say no or a key to those things, you know. And Maguire chance Emma national team no and then Maguire prove why he was called. And I know say Maguire Empra he will be a part of the national team based on what he did. James Garner of Everton. Andra, so justify now coach here, no. James Garner have qualified with that performance that he exhibited yesterday. He has qualified to be in the national team. Coach, had eyes on him, and on man a chance, he has proved, say, I have to stay in the national team. And once again, Rashford proved why he should be in the plane to USA.
Another way we say Rashford was unstoppable yesterday.
Yes. Also, justify now, coach, Rashford, Apasi. And then, who let players are more party justify, Rashford, James Garner, Maguire. And we are already established once now, coach. One more will be cry. Also, my bubble is be Oman, no one to bench cry. Omo play him. Bukayo Saka, Hurricane, Jude Bellingham, O'Reilly. Omo to play no more.
General 11 players in Germany wanya 3 come.
So far them every
okay,
3 way.
One.
Harry Maguire, James Garner, Rashford, Obango Kaho.
James Garner no botin be.
Everton.
Oh, okay.
So Kopama every bench by. Oh boy, Kopama will be in the plane. On Eddie, he'll be in the plane. On your prayer, he'll be in the plane. Come free bench by every Bobby. We saw Adam Watson every bench by and it was an exercise our coach in the year to get at least some key guys out of me at that more no matter walk up or no. It's a good game for Uruguay. Full squad, Vavadi, Ugarte, one Obiano officer, Unimu Uruguay Biano. But for England, I think it was an exercise no year to see how coach in the some key guys because every free on next game no against Japan. That is on Tuesday. And my last friendly against Japan before the next 2 friendly remember after why I call up no. In terms for England, very good exercise for Thomas here, but I think and so we are disappointed there be players no be now Bobby and don't be disappointed. Na Germany ni born as almost Susan Boy no. Amagana for no as I say nka friend no ultimate patch was saying nja gba Ghana for no common patch.
Oh nanya no na kite so say yensro mu na dia chopa.
O ka say yensro na kwaji numu.
Oh ya ne munya mu aso am ka say boni Bobby nhia. For you no bi na the Australia ni nhia Germany a.
We dey nhia.
Sa.
Australia Germany.
O me ntwen ansa. Say dwada ya.
O ya Germany for no ndra.
Me ntima nya konya hwe bi de.
Say Germany bo.
Ko ka ka mebusa say musumu motia na musumu hwe mu hwe na emu na aha wo de o minimum say wo de.
They played against the top side of Switzerland. Switzerland is one of the top unse omunye sa teams na ye kwachi ni bi no. Omunye Germany, omunye Italy, omunye Spain. But today omunye one of those teams na omunye sa teams na mo na amotete omo no. Very strong side. And the German team no. So Germany boy Vit no enye Liverpool Vit and the boy England. Sorry, Germany. And see who boy Germany ah. Don't expect to go and play Liverpool Vit.
I'm so bad Liverpool na.
Say Liverpool na some different Vit. But say okwa Germany ah Liverpool in Vit. That's what I say. And then if you watch German team, the machine, how they are working. Now share again we are. It was a very good exercise for Germany, and some of them I watched again. And Holland, Holland, so no way. Holland beat them by 2-1, but it was a no way team without Holland. But very good exercise for offense Holland. And Tino, I think that Omani be actually so much serious.
Okay,
Omani serious, and they be so. Agrono do so
and train
and everything sorry I breaking news.
Oh, my
refreshing phones.
My na say
my refreshing phones. I'm going to breaking news. Otuado have been. Unse Austria and Germany. All the over bars and I'm say 4 or 5 hours. Over training for there. I think
Australia to idea say munwa.
I think
okay.
So when me survive here.
Yeah, then so ha.
Say from Stuttgart say ne appeared ne baby amana.
Okay.
So be ko
okay. Say ono de ne bre na wo de be kwa amana no ye famra fie. Ti danger man.
Yeah, na ha adwene the injuries of some of the players no.
Yeah. Bia.
As they say
e bi de hu sa e beto ameso.
Me akọ a month out. After Brazil friendly against France. And now for folding. As a picking injury in England, Uruguay game, no. Rana.
And now almost a referee na the ama the yellow card.
No, I'm on a red no.
I'm on a red no.
Yeah. Then
the same player now when you know the be able to channel.
Manuel Ugarte.
Okay.
Yellow no nananko for Kawasa. And there is also the story of Madueke.
Noni Madueke
and also picky injury or it's a Ghana match in the injury and PM. That's the positive one. But my international break at this time near very critical because right after the international break over, you bought the Champions League. No, they do stage back to back over 3 days time now. So if you start losing key players for a club like Barcelona or Casano or bow the injury need the however, Omunyanka once a week. Or Kunde injury, our hope is right after the international break. No, some ran team you ebet me about and now Rafinha the eba account. Yes, Barca for me to pick some form of consolation from Enra, the performance of Rashford. Enra Rashford was in his element of the typical Rashford football, pacey, take-ons, final delivery do baby and a suspect kakra. But he was enough threat to say any coach beyond me decided say he will find a way to stop him on the other side. And based on the now Rashford to some extent he can fill in the shoes of Rafinha in some critical moments. But take Rafinha out of the Barcelona team and you see the difference. Barcelona Rafinha and Barcelona Pedri and about to say Barca for ne lose to be paye into yamano because no say it do say ya now one here na injury na kwatifa so kakra bia na World Cup no so nkomo no ba be ya asem foforo e ama on one kasati that these are some of the game but say your mom pay for the other matches say Monday ko no so matches ni bi
matches yeah
into one hwia no be foforo so ho sa akoka into a club you'll be watching the match with keen interest looking at how your players can return in the best of light. Now say Didier Deschamps take a decision say France match next game against Croatia they will decide to drop some of the players on ball Brazil and looking at the second team. Once they discuss the France team even their second team it was enough assets. Say first game was started Ulis Mbappe Ekitike and Dembele. Now in the next match, about Desire Dio, na wabo Kolomwani, obetimi abo Abrantefe and Marcus Thuram.
And the class
almost what the Omode Barbe shape team, then Ryan Cheki in the front four. Obetimi abo Sam Rantiwi. No more do more one for Mambono, more Matranche. Also about Swameni and Rabiot. They so betimi abo Kamavinga, N'Golo Kante just behind them. I think some of the coaches, after watching the first team, for the sake of injuries, are affected some clubs. Never met me go back, coaches need be in system kakra over. If we want system na second matches, for other players from esombo na yen shed ye beti over.
But I say, Obert, man, who said the man, okay, cut dangerous, no bombs, GB or phone, so anti. Nimeko danger ho na enemo na ye show no ebom on WhatsApp or say this is a very shambolic performance by the Blasters and we have 3 months to the World Cup. It seems we are not ready for the World Cup looking at the performance. Simply simply we don't have a coach. Steven Adani Dankwa inside JJD Clothing Tema Community 3 opposite basket pitch and Stivo ede ne message ede free aba was osramponie na England ene Croatia efunufo we free ogazi atonsu ena ode ne message enso ede free ede aba was Ghana can do anything better at the World Cup kwadwo bawa ne messenger onso ede abrayen on WhatsApp eno no menhwe normal one no or say the wiser is my name. Do you know that Madrid is the best team in Spain? I'm watching live from TT. Also, you are doing a good work. God bless you. And so, yeah, that's wiser for your message. And ne, no pay. Also, bonjour or the passport, please. That is very, very bad coach of Blasters. He must be pushed out. Tingu, the messenger. And also, editor, so. Ede no Otuado is known just to do simple thing he doesn't want to do, and I don't know his take in the 3 back cause we don't have the wings back. Darlinson from Peki message na emotion than ho okay yemfa eno friends way na yede we ni sia na ya bounce yo senior is your boy Fraito Dimore from Eastern Region, New Abrim. We have connected your program to our big screen here. Okay, Bila, Victoria, Yadase, so we know ma connecting na mo screen kasi so pa. So please, your video are not coming on Facebook. Okay, I'm saying you rectify Daniel J. Yadase for your message. watching you live. Austria Poniena Croatia and England. Ghana Blasters yewu we anane kunsu kodwokrom the message and no memfa me semra na danger man in room. Or say this coach must go now. No pattern of play, no tactics. Ghana pe Jackson Kofi Owusu the message on Facebook. Isaac Akroma also more fire live from Germany. Ne dear enono Kofi Ajman Blackman listening to you live inside Pig Farm Accra ho and Kofi Ajman ehwe Eddie Efre. Or say if you have ship dealer as your promise as your FA president, what do you expect the youth development? Always Odis nkwa. Okay, we Asari Prince the message on Facebook and also Eddie Abba. Filippo Kwabre Kase Mositino, the darling boy. Better luck next time to the Blasters of Ghana. And every mistake within the team must be corrected before the starting of the World Cup tournament. Greetings to my daughter Philip Frempon Manson okay in the channel Edorson Filippo. Yam fine so ade bia uche omuntu omnum say definitely watch ya omo ho enemo. Danger akwaba
over mejo so
okode
nyame adum samina ni abiri wo story bi huna unyai story sami say adwuma wa ya ache say unim you can say a story is been made up. I'm not talking about cooked though. I'm talking about a story that has been made up. This story is not a cooked one. Because a cooked why the story has been made up, and it is for a reason. It is for a reason. And I say when you follow more Australia, you know more Australia. Now comment now. You understand where I'm coming from. But Sebin Preduas, we are not daft. Say, Ubi person, this is how we be divert a year.
And I make us a
nobody is going to
for no cry. Yeah, but game room boy and Annie every.
Men how
Udia Naira crying on the every
even if that person is the one that has done it, I can say without any doubt, say he has been engaged to do it to help divert attention. But you should be anywhere. So say,
oh, me for me now so wada. Ah, na make say. Ya bra no me yanko say wo danger.
As a boni bi no esi wo kom ha. As a bia esene dia oye na atu Ghana for yi. Obi dem din sa na manase se woni be ye nyen krasa.
Tisim
ti yen for na ye nye edwuma.
Ya yemra.
Ye se ne be ya enkoma ye nye na Oba Otuado, I take responsibility for this humiliation my word. It's all on me. We are all together. It's not only on me. I didn't play Marvin because he is new to the system. Otuado takes the blame and explains why he did not play full. He played a midfielder at the right back instead of Marvin, who is a fullback.
I take responsibility when we win. I take responsibility. It's probably all together. You know, it's not all about me. When we win, it's not only about me. It's also about the team, everybody, the technical staff, the players. We all have to take responsibility for all me, and surely we have to do much better. We used to play in the months or years ago with Alito Seidu, who had a little bit struggling after injury to play at his club. Lost Tarek Lamptey, who has a long-term injury. So Caleb jumped into that position. We have a lot of midfielders, and our problem is that side. And we now, we're happy to get Marvin. Sinai is new to the system. So yeah, we have to see for the future. At the moment, we didn't have much options on the right side, to be honest. We have a lot of options in the midfield with Elisha Augusto, Ibrahim Sulemana, and the others were not called, so that's why he predominantly played there. It's easy now to say, oh, he didn't do well there, but he also, especially when we won and qualified for the World Cup, he had brilliant games in that position. He's one of these days, I think he's 20 years old, or 19, 20 years old, so he has to learn a lot of things to learn to under this pressure to grow and
offer or say who say Marvin Senaya France Hono Wono where right back they be over matches obo who the man come some passion obo the right back ne kama France ho nti right back no obo nti na ye hu no and your friend in the buy and normally no players are one more qualified in the other season anka especially with the Otuado catching was it Lamte Pra Bakono so Ali Disodu so Epra into reliable right backs now anka the BI can cordon or Dombecon Omepra and now Fred Marvin saying Marvin to go for Crawford now or Kotobu and now friends of Nagana wake up with an enmity or no Sujitum no buy. Obaya offer Obamu saying 70 saying MC 78 to say 88 minutes and our money Bobby and our ball right a midfielder our Hodomo and I feel whole you say yo we are some catcher say because we reliable right backs ne printino ne say we because we know nim system no for time no the system no that ben no dey say o see ye ba we can who say from na because we say we din echi ya ofa we Zakito ne say obedia omo na mo social media people. I don't pay attention to social media. It's easy to give different opinions, but I have my team, we discuss issues together with Ado on social media people.
This is the job. It's the job of a coach. When you lose, then people maybe trying to bring you down, but I don't really read too many things. Even if we win, I'm not too much into social media, reading everything somebody writes, and for me it's more important the people around me, and this is the stuff we talked about the game before. Surely the more people you have, I had one assistant before, now we have 3. It's easier because it's easier to delegate, and there's a lot of work to be done, and even now after this evening there's even more work to be done, and it's easier to put it on more shoulders so that we can divide ourselves. No one for the set pieces, one for the defense, one for the offense. I can have an overview about everything, and always good, I think, to give also get different opinions, different perspective, and at the end we go out and analyze and give the feedback to the players as well.
Into offer, I know you are the ama more social media. No say, umbeti can come on some social media. Watch it, no. He give a damn to you guys on social media. On Indian say, she say we on any team no planning against Germany. Say be a Monday. Umbeti ama Ghana for answering. Timu mo titi social media na mo keka ka mo sense mo a mfa ende mo amase mo no pay attention emfa ma mo nti eno na ofa minim say futuo say ehuro say atem didio say yesiri na eyeyo but yentie don't be emotional on Otto Addo. He has qualified Ghana twice for the World Cup. The results wouldn't have changed if it was another coach, the Professor Ralph Rangnick, former Manchester United coach, to Ghanaians.
In the first instance, Ghana qualified for the World Cup with Otto Addo as a manager. So this is most important that they qualified. At least we don't overrate this game and this result. I remember that we played Turkey 2 years ago before the Euros. We beat them 6-1 here. But then we played against Turkey again in the 8th final of the Euros and we lost 2-1, unfortunately, but luckily for Turkey. So I wouldn't rate that too much. And let's wait and see how they play against Germany on Tuesday, and then it might be a completely different story again. Don't be so emotional on your coach. Otto is a good one, and I don't think that with another manager it would have been a different result.
Okay, otu ya jisa.
Don't be emotional.
We can 5 hours grana dia man.
For the buy Sri Lanka 5 na nko be shemu. Wanya hye ye bi.
O say last o share team be o share 6 36.
Edu match
na you know no be share 2-1.
We no say bi akra woni ye no mkuhia bi akra na ha nti. Na offer.
Ye dana se.
Team no be to afri Vienna. Ghana time 11 am na say hold on 12 if say
no hebako nti Ghana du ba ko ye omutu
no
aba Germany
na omakọ akọ Stuttgart
okay
na chartered flight nti nyame adaru ma yeduanum sem trefo na ka ombefa form akofa train ni bus
munyina be furu
do na bi enya ekwan wo chartered flight nim
na me hira o
kakra bi na omo de em se de akoye no ki se omo fa form ekuhia wo mo
adomo de ne different na
se wo anko plane nim bi dia
wo de ne wo yi na
ba ne sa de anje se wo no say
obedi akire
train no MC train here 4 hours and a bus here 6 hours na just say na watenam na just say ne kunchiri na nkakrakra onso akwakodu nti enkodu ochena de na omu nyina akwakodu Germany se ne be ya Jordan no eno so no sa match no so enso ebiti obo so na ofa enumu a eja ye di areho ya na ye koye se ne se local league no so ebe koso nura Bidema supporters ne charge ye no eno omutimi enya nkunimdie
11 wonders 2-0
omutwa
to mabeda top on
nti ede Bidema
Agostas so be ko Karela
na Agostas ko Karela na omakwa na kotokoso be ko doma ene kra na ebidumo a be sisisi mako be nimse team ne so be ko ne dia
wo uni pa Mr Patrick was say 3 air condition buses full and ayema
bus supporters in
the mo train
to penalty
the number no 150 Ghana full air condition
person ko bia
person ka ho 2 buses no ka ho no 0244549198 Patrick adu say now send e beba na ompetu aka ho at least full air condition bus num
so far the trade you want me
3 am
we dey on ya nipa yet say o ma jaba yin
ya no
but Barcelona mo nya nipa yet wunya 3 a 2 be ka ho a 5 if you say aka o ma ka bunu potem ho no so ihia wo no makọ ta team na chi na o ma ye na
operation 3 points no mo ko nya say
na eduana be drone pre no wa ha na say ye ta mo nkomra o mo nkomra nti no eno so ye de eno so ekoso na enumu na ye ka se ne ye hwe kotokotim manager Emosrimpon of a hwe na ye hu no
there's an as you can say
nti
wa ya kran wa yira
onyira ye
na ye
hwe mu no wo de kotokojuma na to ho information a me picking on pay no kire se in fact picking no nwumre kra samiri ya me no ka se Emos Alandi wo Germany ye bo Ghana ni Germany ye bo no Monday wi a ebia Tuesday Wednesday Emos be connected from Germany to USA uguju bye when ye wi
na ya me hunu yenka ayi santrofo no address na you know on the nipa no koyi no so sa on so sa nipa Emos be di na di
as he said on
so akoye o yanki
said Emos ni ewi oni ewi
ni Emos so be on so
okay onya Germany a tournament FA no J Germany bi ma
bo ma yade
na o yes say we could Germany a o san ba omofia anamo kan sen amofia Ghana ba yeden ene we twaso information kwata say oni ye nuanum bi wo ho didi nkomo a
da bi say ho de Ghana o place na emba mu nyina nya ho no mo wo ne eyi mo bebre
o mo akwa se masa ya o masa mo na bra na be pa ba bi tina na enti say ye nua
Emos nso ko na no mo bi odi na chi na
eyi na take over mami pedi ni ma
Akufu Michael Akufu
Dabi
Frank Boateng okay one na did na chon Frank Boateng one na left bi no team right no right Tiatia okay
say me na me na was it na
Wow. Exactly too.
When asset I'm gonna tell you asset be. Asset.
Nada ya buba haya no mo board.
Na say ko.
Alaba.
Asset ko mo difference no.
Asset is there.
Boy ko mo difference.
Wo bi bia dey see aye na
boy ko mo difference. O mo captain. Back Frank. Na me no you too na is that o seniors. Me ko to na method of Frank Boateng. Live kumsin do ba ko to no.
Yeah.
E na afani eboa.
Wọ́n sẹ́ di ntẹ́ ní onye bi mu no.
Oh. Na no mi na wo
Me seniors wo.
Ah, o ko no mi.
We explain the ntẹ́ awo.
Me super star.
Me free. Me show me fana.
You know as I say
SSO. Direct to the tuna.
Wow.
It's him ko am young boy a afa me SS. And we no me pemfo. O dey no ma Samo food we enter Lugan na goalkeeper. Okay, the Lugan who was the captain of that team the tuna no na goalkeeper.
Wow.
Eti mu nya budro.
Say, Obed. Amemra so na baby ade be fa unse nkomana be emi nu ne. Ewe blaster de wi a league no so wo honti no. Mama aha. You anu na ya basunti mo me keka mo. Okay. Ana ayatisim
kotkone diana na mse mba TV no
na
Monday no mba say meti
tie bisa na ye fo
atie bisa ne agro
ba cho nyama
over
bisa
eno aga na bo against Austria na first and first Côte d'Ivoire host to AFCON 2023 if I'm not wrong, 2024 last but one AFCON 2024 okay. Over omobo group stage we na omenye automatic qualification, so their head coach resign whether omo pamo no or they don't resign. Once the AFCON say no timidi third crack qualify depending on points awunya
benya yeah. Aside the a top you for a win.
Good. So coach Nikoyen. This is in the middle of the tournament of a TME pa. You can't be see so. Then their national under 23 coach. Because coach Neja Hoko on himself could be free. A man for says Nioma Buofu didn't you host in a first round. No group stage, you have to qualify. Till later, man for boy and could be 3 points qualify. So they needed a new coach. As almost said team in beam. And I'm go for under
club or a crew tournament in Mono. The coach ko ajay.
Go find a 23 coach. Over coach in the buy. Côte d'Ivoire now both group stage and to qua pie of a J competition. In TSM. Mobi and Bejina baby and the country Ghana for say. It is too late to Sakutuado.
And one can be answer time in
a form of time.
I
am penny for an idea, bro. In terms of appointing a coach of an idea. Promise any ASI interview. Seven for Schaefer.
Yeah.
Any papa interview. No say. Blaster said Jumano. Why apply for the coaching job? No, say you reap what you sow. And say would you any ha?
No one arbitra.
And one arbitra. Would you do my bonia? Abana and consistent. Ntira Bible say Diana ban e de be hu dua krom because nipa no free nyamia ontimi nso aba e contrary to nyamia asem ena Ghana call AFCON tiw ena e ko lusu yi AFCON ye re ntimi an qualify even on third position we Côte d'Ivoire ya ba na pamo Chris Hughton ena ye say ye pe head coach ena ye de nyoma ye pe free head coach no e be gu ho
criteria no.
Because that was the lowest stage Anagan ya hit it. Our AFCON in Kumu. Because now you're quite young, dear Crawford. Now you be free group. You be call semi. You to be call final. Even Avram Grant. I'm going to say too late now. Ghana far from Grant in December. Now Masokwedu ya. Now your coach akwesi apia na head coach. Ghana a co-op World Cup by 2014. I think they be coach Akwesi Appiah. World Cup na amfa. After so we say Egypt mo 6-1 amfa. It's about 2 matches. 2 matches for AFCON qualifying near lose you. We are in a good stage. And I'm penny forces to my pamon. And I'm Maxwell, interim head coach. And I'm Maxwell about 2015 AFCON qualify. Of a team common pa. You qualify you no more for Abraham Grant the equal final. Even with that Ghana force on your idea. Obakaya, Kroma open nipa ba pressure call no span Abraham Grant because even after Ghana call final, we were not pleased with his performance. Any kwaya baby ana team in namso. And after AFCON 2024 over Ghana ya tutwa papa so complete. Then SE group yare ya pamo creativity. You're the next AFCON, which is Morocco. And then here World Cup dining. So we needed a coach. And you see, you put coach at one. Or a philosophy that will align with the DNA of Ghana. 2, you put coach over 15 years experience at the highest level.
Okay, experience here, manya one of the experienced coaches in Bako, Ewa Homana so. Coach J.E. Sapon is the name. Coach Anopei, Yamuakwaba live, Ewa Oripa Radio and Oripa TV. Coach Anopei moko there. Yadanyamiase. Coach, yenim se aka ebreka krabi na Ghana yewram Ewa World Cup ebeto dwa Mexico, Canada and of course USA. Ghana eboabo an hwan kofa kansie nrade no ankoye yaje num ensemebre na Ghana for eka. Minim unya konya ehwe bie no omomo kasa no mudi kasa anase yenya botre kakra
omo kasa so sei
asa skola na no otendodo aden na Ghana no so yaje num ti we de enkoye
bo wa hello
am coach Rosu
bo no bo
ai
no kweni for a long time and I'm in tea tamwa o ma she black stars the 205 there some more the back there
207 na yaje sabi na since then dey achepa o
207 same feel mo
ebi ompa 207 na yaje sa goes bebrebe say
and say Ghana for kasa o dika because national team no and you be there o man there
yes
Ghana Black Stars your mind there the property of the state although go for the board no here minimum and also Uganda and also but once the name Black Stars national team Black Stars on there who ko bobia your mind there no kwani enwa antasem there na we say the way the ball no I said there was nothing at stake. I said I paid the Asian ball. I said be a foot be so the first half no you don't kakra we were just in the game for some time. But then when the game wore on and I started to fade it out. And no kwani Austria team no I'm say omabo so many matches are lose home say Norway or say Turkey 6-1 what I say
Meteo pa
hello
yeah Meteo pa coach
they go for this 5 because we good no that one they are 6 now for 5 but a team preparing to the World Cup how many days go less than I don't know.
Sir, June. 90 days, Anissa.
Okay. Now, we'll talk about our match, a friendly match. Now, we put out this performance. Then, Ghanaians will ask themselves, am I prepared to go? Are you prepared to play? What I say, this time, someone so, at least, what's the best crown? And you're not win, be 1 year. And I, they are 2-1 be. Oh, but 5 there, no. Now, coach the guy say, well, who say, let's say, for no, a a pressing team. Now, so we a coach. Now, say, say that is the trump card of your opponents. What do you do as a coach? For coach, the one who say, only for about a name of the banner. Maybe a miss idea. So, who fuck the other support missile? What I say. But so, all the who they will expose you. And not say, what was there? According to coach in the press conference, or can't say players and say, go for the press here. Now, I give ball now. The defenders should balloon the ball to the attackers in the goal area of the ocean. But master, if you say this now, well, for me, I'm not downgrading the coach, but for me as a coach, if so, when your team air pressure, you must get technically gifted players who can handle the ball, and then the defense must play from the back. You don't balloon, you play from the back. I'll bring a midfielders, they can handle and then penetrate. But I say, oh, your ball, I want to be your ball and finish them. But as you know, press in the yard. But also on balloon ball, it's an advantage to the opponent. Because on balloon ball, how many people are going there? They will take the ball and then start coming up. Also, upon your ball now, 3 touches, no more area. What I say? 3, 4 touches, no more area. Oh, it is a one-year team. I was someone in a matter. They will demolish your team. So, and for me, people are talking about Atizigi. Atizigi was not the fault of the goals that were scored.
Yes.
Which is Atizigi even saved us some close range shots. And the defenders now watching Atizigi. We don't mention Atizigi's name. He was not playing as a defender. He was not a free player. So, and Master,
Okay. Now, coach, where the because history, Nyami Adumwa, you could share Germany. Then now as experienced coach, who share news at this time around, Utuadu Benyan right now, Ghana and Yamaku Yediamaye.
Where you got a mental mama as a prophet. What I say? Prophet are gonna have a gun.
But coach, you prophet, the Oka.
I'm saying every mistake, there's a learning point. I'm saying, one meeting. Now, the uncle, they will discuss it.
Sure.
Now, so go to Germany. I was only born, but it didn't moment now. But I think that after the Austria game, we'll be able to come up with the German team. So I'm saying, good fight. What I say, yeah. And the other thing they should do is that put the players at their specific positions. And no, I mean, but they are 7 years old. At one time, I say, are you on the number B? On the 15, you know, fast free kick, no ball. What is the plan of the Black Stars? Or the tactical plan of the Black Stars? We don't know. What I say, are you is a striker? Let him stay up there. Semenyo is a wing striker. Let him play there. Maombi, I'm going to put your ball on the team. Oh, but over Ghana Black Stars, that will be control. Will be a defender. That not to attack. Will be a midfielder. Not to defender. You have jumped the team. What I say, it is experimenting the team.
Okay.
So let them play at their natural positions they play in their class. So one monitor team no. Who say they are telling he strikes on the left or right on the wing. What I say? Occasionally in the middle. Jordan is always behind the attack. And so we have master. Because Kobo type of game against Austria and Germany, then we will have a lot of things to do.
Coach, me ka we abom na I am last one. Na uhwe team no ya. And that's so we say the World Cup. And 2, you know coaches dey say the bia no edam so yi. Coaches are highest to be fired. They bia timi betima pam anytime bia. Sa zoom in say coach Ghana for say penifo so many na wia. Time factor no ebeboa for so be wuram for World Cup.
In fact, between me and your people listening, Ghana, one pen correct. What I say? I think we are far from preparatory stage. What I say? We have names. We don't have a team.
Okay.
They didn't know, but we don't have a team because ball on boy, who is here? I maybe I go start operation.
On my Blaster.
Oh, yes.
Hey.
What is here, Mediama, on my seven? Hey, top to snap, on the top one. Oh, my other. I don't know, but I'm home by the ground. Oh, what I'm trying to point out is that we are not competitive now. We are not competitive. And you know, if they can improve within this short time now, they should do something to encourage us. They should play against Germany. Play where there's a whole body you not to say if they score there 1 year and not 2 years, they are respectable. What does it? And now last because I said the Austria now but draw it's a plus. Which one? It's a plus. What does it? But to lose, no, it will bring your morale down. And then you allow Ghanaians to be talking. It will go for the coach, to the FA chairman, the president, to everybody in the FA. What I'm saying.
Okay.
And you know, they should know that Ghanaians, they know, the players know that Ghanaians talk a lot. Own him. Yeah, away. And then they monitor and send the voice to them. That is how Ghanaians are talking about you. And you know, it's up to them to do better.
Okay.
And for me, the coach, you know, and America is put to be at his correct position to be able to see. Men Korean say they are coaching, you know, we go fight that striking rule, daddy. It's not like that.
Okay. And so we are going to uniform. Do you remember now? Say obia position no man no amo.
Sir.
Good.
That's it.
Okay.
What does it? Because obia no say Man City. Seven or striking for the right or left. What does it? He strikes for deep and goes inside. Manemo. Sir, no more inaki. Ball so yare. Because ball on come ball. Won't just say.
Yes.
Because only top striker will come. Big boy. That's why back and now one go pen Russia.
Yeah.
Because players who say ball. One a better teams monitor. The coach should tell them that monitor. So I'm money bench. So they could have extra bench because one more body. What does it? So it's a challenge to the players to also do something.
Okay. The big story is na Go Stars ne media ma betimi a Blaster na kochi 2 big clubs you mun show man Kotokoni has you mun Blaster Kotokoni has you mun Blaster wo yo so the Go Stars na any media man here fato so metima share Blasters
Kotokoni za Kotokoro wasa team na bon wodi no hola bodiabo
Kotokoni nya
oh ya masa
wodi House and swear.
What my classmates?
Okay.
How does it?
Aye, Matthias, coach.
All the same class. League table, so we do four,
yes, how much is it? Okay, you. And I pay young faster and farmer coach J. Sapon. Do the nase Shapilo, one of experienced coaches at Yewo. Say Obed Etwaso na say me kan am say na me yimi tina na me kan sam say eno aso de abeto so no ye shey game na say am say free kick bi wo keeper na nim ho ba bi na Jordan akofa wo bo no nipa ko ka jam say na nya Jordan mum na obi ba bo no apem nti wo hu bibia wo mu afa ye credit keeper na asa eno na coach ka ho asemi
na sene na me ka cho say Paul na ye bono di dua ni etwa fi say after AFCON 2014 ni enim ye haw
okay ye haw na eden
na ye haw no kese ba ko ye coach
okay
so we decided say the team ni nye nti he obi obetimi anwene bibi in a short time obi obetimi achinchin no wa hwe materials e de abreye of ya haw no the Ghana players in the is Iran, Krana, or Koshe Iran League, Benya Ghana, New Hobo, Cambodia, Ghana, New Ho, Nicaragua,
Iraq,
Ghana, New Hobo, and Sana Ghana Premier League in Agasaba. Inti do baby, who see a Timono, a Froyak or Premier Nessin Tras. Tinitina Sina Sino, you be a ɔfɔ bɛfiri obi a amanfoɔ bɛtwe waa but wɔde nipa ne bɛba abɛbɔ
no ɔbɛkyerɛ sɛ ntia
come on, we need new faces, and majority of the work it will lie on the shoulders of the coach. Nti ɛfefoɔ de adeɛ a wɔn pɛ in appointing the new coach neighbor. Yɛpɛ obi a disciplinarian, obi a leadership role, and obi a tactician. Point number 5, no tactician. Until to one minute, wɔhyehyɛ. Obi a track record, a proven track record in team reconstruction.
Criteria ne yɛde pay coach na wɔken kan yo.
Exactly. Yes, reconstruction. For a case bibi ya reconstruction just adeɛ na yɛ ɛnyɛ yɛ san yɛ ni biem.
Yɛ ayɛ na yɛ kama.
Organization and development of young talent. Because ne nyina tutum sɛ ebi mo mpɔm ayɛ mmerɛ ɛsɛ ɔmo nyina akɔ nkyɛn. Ne yɛ pɛ nkwalaa bi bɛhyɛ mu ɔmo yɛ adwuma no. Enti ne yɛ haw no. Sɛ wohwɛ nneɛma na yɛ atorɔtorɔ na nka yɛ di so pɛpɛɛpɛ a nka yɛbɛtumi anya yɛ haw na no aduro after 2 years ɛsɛ nka nya no aduro with this. Yes, you obi a what the track record of it asem no. And you be a CV ni tum. F4 na be catch over 150 coaches na apply for position. And omo hwe mu a of omo bae no. Omo se omo apply no omo shortlist here no. Obi ani ho a ofete. Ofa, obi ani ho ofete. Then omo wie no omo sabe hand picking. Say after mo ye we nyina wie they prefer say Otuado and a beba. But criteria num ya na eguwe. Now we pobi or proven winner at top men's national team or club football. Criteria number 1 na Otuado din because he was not a proven winner at any men top club, national team or club. And now number 1 na etwam. Onye obi a ne philosophy yenim ne philosophy mpo na ba be align it there be say coach be on the philosophy almost say it should align with the DNA of Ghana na nkyere then highest level asemo record track record on mbeka so Dortmund no o training kwala yaje atum but he's not an elite tactician but still mpanimfo ni decide so no an ombefa no no from the adwuma na man. And Adiaway was in 2022, 2 years ago. Then we appointed Otuado. Of a idea. Otuado Bayan. And Ghana Koshe Mali. And Yenek Central African Republic Air 4-3. And Mali Shenone, because World Cup qualifier Koshe Malia was 30. But of course, our 2 matches, and especially 4-3. No? Against Central African Republic, America say, "Your Friday be new manager bounce." Nipa na ba foforo, ni ade ahode ni in Kenya foforo bo.
Obi a pese o kire se coach mi
because ya kwa ko faili wo
AFCON
Cote d'Ivoire. Inti na sa 2 matches ese e won adwuma. And then you must settle after sa 2 matches. After that, and Ghana ball Angola lose 1-0. Ghana a ball Niger. Our way enye Niger home neutral venue. And over Yakobo 1-1. Ghana bo Sudan wo kroma. Yabo 0-0. Ghana kobo Sudan wa away over. So wonim de akoso Sudan na wo trauma Sudan shawa. Any serious country should fire that coach. And Sudan share 2-0. After that, Angola 1-1. Angola no qualify year. No be any so Angola no qualify year okogum no. And then ko ball 1-1. And Niger e share Ghana 2-1. So for the first competitive 8 matches, out toward the boy, no we need 2/8. Not your mind, no Central African Republic, Niger, and Sudan. It was our matches 80. Now to add to me show. But yes, though. Yeni abrani e kasa nyina mpanimfo ne se dabi oma bunu agoma so because they are okay with this. Ena ye nyina oman ni nyina de ania den e beta akire for the World Cup qualifier. Now for our World Cup qualifier you refi bibi. Ye de ne emu an ye qualify, no problem. after World Cup qualifier hade Ghana ko ball Japan lose 2-0 Ghana ball South Korea lose 1-0 and Ghana ko ball Australia lose 5-1. Listen to these matches. You're free. Central African Republic,
Japan,
Chad,
Korea, Australia.
You're free. Sanko for no. After your tears, you can see no. Listen to the results we are getting. After 2 years with Otoado, goalkeeping department, your problem. And then Ghanaians are not entirely convinced. See a goalkeeping department, send you maybe not only a bad to so you're okay. We are not convinced. We still have issues with our right back position. And any issues with right back. Ali say Ibo Asem. He say Caleb Rinchi Ibo Asem. Ofre Kamara Dean Wamana Mbo Papa Bia Asem. It's right back. You a headache. Then you look at our left back. Gideon Mensah. And I had a boy. Come on, my boy.
Derek Cohn.
So in reconstructing the team, as you the World Cup, Aba here to say, you name Chibini, and a certain den, but so 90 years pe and a baby boom to Sassian. Goalkeeping department issue, right back, left back issue. Now Salisu Pra. After Salisu Pra,
Sentano.
She Jonas Ajeti and Ra. She Jerome Poku. So after 2 years, we don't even have a backup to any of our 2 center back pair. Say Bakukure Pra, where dear coach Nina ya Juma will say be semua a Jani bedum yenibi. Yan fair non tunchen. It's defense, no. Your body tougher, your how Makumakum miensa with the defensive unit.
Both left and right. Goalkeeping.
Salisu den de beka se pra nti ho de be pad na fe ne but after 2 years esa wonya at least 3 center backs a we ni obono anya one main one bia wo gini di se brichie bopo be shema ye adwuma na
fe nko bra be Ghana na ya ho odin wo pa midfield.
Now let's come to the midfield. Kwesi bobo ball AFCON qualifies ye bia World Cup qualifies ya over if I so ye national partner for Kwesi Sibo and Thomas Ter Party. But yeah, shot didn't and Ramachna. And yet the best of partnership.
From Sibo and Party.
Someone. And to even make matters worse. And now why na neighbor as the bridge between Sam Yenuna won't fini anymore. Jordan Namha. Fatawi Sakunamha. Some Namha. Inti no positive I bet me can say the early signals say me any break as a country. That is the only thing. And you know within the 2 years of make same way within the 2 years after say yeah criteria I end this one. Look at the number of changes we goalkeeping your coaching department. Because a fidie na ye na ye kwadure fidie inti akwadwe nam ne benya. So all attempt here as ye plaster the cracks. As ye painti car na say no. Enti show for shefa no. I apply so pe coach adwuma na ye ni interview amfa no. Later is yakofa na technical director say ombra no mbebua coach no. Asem ye ka bi wan. Ye kona ani asa kofa almost 5 new technical team members say won some special technical team no mu kana because of her. Including the appointing body say we still have a problem in our technical department. Just as near our problem our 2024 the Pamuk recruiting. So after 2 years we still have not solved the issue. The identity is not clear. Over just the structure of play and not had the Pana born. Ghana structure now is set it up. It was too porous and yet tight. Coach the other boba. Ida sa woni opponent ne betie ginabo ya gitum o betena kira ma opponent na bo ana se wo beka opponent na guni prum na wo the ball na tata and no mu den na Ghana yebo also Shapiro so 3-4 passes ni mu abi and no our defense was making basic errors na nim first half you concede 1-0 you be second half Arsenal Rafranik and you 4 changes you be start second half
Obantempa sabe na ye no kra be 70 mu na na be hunu say
no you be start second half
or the best 3 or 4 and
in the second half almost share 4 more goals compared to 1 to me say BB
tactically
or call dressing room no after first half he studied the Black Stars team and we say probably if you no kra na your friend you nya abotre Ghana sa so he used the first half to study our team to identify our weakness in the game into a call back no and a koyen sanye maako 9 edi obube shame 1 or more players chance but again sanye buy no they started putting pressure on the weak ends of Ghana including the omoye midfield Nigeria no me pia omo pia both Ejiku and Ajete no ma follow Anatovic they were following him onoji anu awako wings no we Jiku no ma oba crossover. Ghana is not improving with set pieces, especially defending it and I economy the share se ka omu yi video na omu yi match highlight na no I corner na de share Ghana na wo se be film free say ye bo corner no omu twi beto akiri ono
there
was no Ghanaian player. I was the second pole Ghana phone nyina di ball na chi say any a twi to akiri no Ghanaian player. Now let's talk about Tizigi. Now family man no some
quickly pa we there just 1 minute.
Why is it that every time at Tizigi be dem bia no we are conceding? You be yes goals in at Tizigi for. You tell me say what happen. If you check at Tizigi on the club offer, he conceded a lot of goals. 3, 2, 4.
But he in the club the innocent chain no goals no the mudi hin na say because we die ne yo an error then
when it comes to goalkeeping there are certain things your keeper be over or you're very good when it comes to putting his defenders on their toes. Your keeper be over ne asset pa no
hwe ne nim kura de we obesi abonya yo ma obonu face na
say no be tiatia mo no ani de onu gina kira otimi hwe game ni ridi ebe ka bibi kire wo no. Sometimes there are some goalkeepers who are coaches on the field. They are excellent with how they organize their team. A goalkeepers be a juma no. So when you get a goalkeeper, shot ebe kono so no, o save you. But almost every time, ball ne kwa na ekɔ ne team no so a, ana eba no so a, na ball ne bia eto atenemu a, you raise issues about the organizing skill of the goalkeeper. How he communicates with his defenders. Everything tells you that the goalkeeper have a lot of organization issue. Over on Timin Shishan Chiri. And Tiabu Amusio Benjamin Asai keep clean sheet. But for be able to maybe a quiet sorry. Or first Tian the defenders. Et me try for nature more born na airborne. Over. Not answer. Sometimes people are sleeping.
Oh, because go about for and one can room or go shout to you go to Pasibia. Would you ever see a no?
Organize or no. The one who Becca said, "Your Tatian as in the other."
So the point I'm trying keep a good or yeah, dear Sardian. Say, and Seshe. Obet me a barbecan massa, Aquano, Mijina Chirino. The moon here say, the first touch be the Kobenkum. Mumudi na Chikobenkuma, no a piano be okoni fan. Enti check a send your okon.
But I say,
so sometimes, okay, if Adia be consistent, say keeper by could they or them no at 3, or them no at 2, or them no at we are. Everything should tell you only command over the goalkeeping department.
Zach, it was through how me that say over Yamisha. Born visa de atoso nti no mo hwe de ba bia keeper na so anya de na ye hwe onya wo de na me ka wo de nkwa ma free ho kwa na ebibi mu wa bonten a o mo ka ni nyina bia
but one either only the lack element
okay
and now only control over his setup.
Matthias Zach
Tino the crew on pan is I think he's a very good goalkeeper. He's a very good goalkeeper. He has just not been lucky as any time he has played for the Black Stars. Because he has not been lucky, he said, since about Black Stars no. Said who go we could see a keeper was sana 1 year na so ko na no. And go say she asare ani nya be sha asare.
He ba ko ni ha we. Do you see twin no ko we na league ara ya ni mfim buye no. E mu bi ni. Kwa ne na make be bia ko mu nyina defenders obi a hwe kire ha obi ani ha o. Mu nyina ko go animu. Dion.
Me say and no goes na esha atigi no. E mu bie no an sha asare.
This was sorry so mu ndru because about command say na say ka no. Oba she before say be ndru ho. Ai first goal no. Penalty in Casar be mana about your penalty in Casar be pam penalty na. Dino, but me no me so. Penalty na e ba no. Asare nko be prevent penalty na. Say ko ball guy ni sa.
Asare league but.
And we ko nya direction no.
No, but the fact is that Bono separate incident no. On the bank because Bono be an free ball.
Pressure no the way.
No, you could have tell Ajeti not to touch the ball.
A ball never say na masa come ni musuma ko penalty na mai.
Now, share a second goal. Tinu ya bobo. Yes, people talking about Irenchino being a right back. I understand. On your right back.
Kalibininchi.
Yes. But do you have to be a right back before you know say? You see, sometimes we say some easy excuses to defend players. Yes, on your Bianca so a right back. But for your ball bar must be a right back before you know say born you look at some control ball say. It's a ball. I want to say it's a ball. Nka say be ka tell say on clear ball nfi wan so then I say be ka tell no. You see, he hasn't I think he hasn't been lucky. Yeah, na mi renchi akọ pass ball na akọ ama panya ya ba hye.
Penalty ni o. Onya direction kra na just that okọ form na was ro.
No akọ ball no na o ball na akọ na ya hye. Third goal kan na incident men kra no. Third goal.
Ena ayo we pija
ai le yan na mo pobo yi omo a
first ni second ni na kona na third na kona na okay second mai
no eti o hwe and the safe statistics here ya yes why yes so oh yes pa
it's a big crowd
ba kuni point blank saves statistics here ndra ba ku bi akwari
ochinu ochinu ande na odin
eti onye lucky
abesha coach ya onya ade na play boys no
side defenders be oye dinorum bayan jordan
abesha
side defenders oye dinorum bayan jordan
abesha defenders coach nya ade
eti coach nya ade a
say ya okabeka
ni abubu ya obe say obe excuses coach nya ade
simple
oto onya ade
depend to me nka
asema ayi echedin kan ya me ne adwen pan ye say ye nya the opportunity to solve this problem long ago papa we dey call World Cup you go bob tan he me who be that okay on na bobo we have na man say mo respect member pa no guys abolo ye le Korea la okay tiro referee on na FIFA for say afedi o mo dey extra time no mind bebre no mo dey 10 minutes to so me do nyame sa 10 minutes no they see you kroma say ball is here so okay na dey atigi here sales party atigi here pass and ye che Korea for 3-2 na coach ene yame adom ye wie na ono ase his future is in Germany, not Ghana. Or the dia tam kwawe o ko bo fun we no say ni future is in Germany, not Ghana. Or ko anu ja no ko e. Then this GFA the criteria na obed e kan how criteria omodo ko pe coach aba.
Yeah, je nyemu ba ko crowds we dey had here. Be ba ko pe na fa.
How do criteria to what's me pe coach uwe ya coach on follow ni on
yes, no to one man won we na dey be chere Ghana for. What pick what fair.
Coach unqualified based on your criteria no. Wa ko fana ba say afedi on one na me dey ko. Obaya. Na me I don't blame Otoado. Mali for no. Me to body for pa. Amuna mo we nyesi. Say you didn't deserve to qualify. Mali for the board to Kanya ne be fa onko ye. I blame Mali. Mali for mo na mama de Ghana for ye bre. Anka etifie di.
Na lata for mama no be sire ni o.
Ah ma ko ye yi. Aye. A list of African players on board friendly no. Aye. Almost Ghana. Almost CAF. Almost
Rwanda 2-1 wa.
Omako list of African teams about friendly Ghana nko ko lusu ye.
Mali sinya ba.
Almost Mauritania. Aye. Na o hwe Mauritania na Argentina. Mauritania timi ko say born Irish ehun eko play to lose. Say omo lose 2-1.
Narrow eh.
Fair. You could see them crying and fighting. Respectable loss. You will see Mauritania playing against Brazil, Argentina were born Arizona, playing with dignity.
Now only was track.
Mauritania played with dignity. They showed Argentina say yes, we are fighting for the bag. Now with Kono Austria, Kwasha 5-1. Akobobo Turka. Now you see. Kuma say nko from pen kweka Thomas Partey che coach ni mistake amane start against Germany a ono mu bo kwada nto oni nyina na eko
okose say
so coach ni wi Germany o
ko okay
na ket bit ni e de na ba kuma so mo coach e biom o de ba say onko so mo coach e biom Thomas Partey
na Zach, that three coaches in case you know, obi o ha na say wo de okabo ko asam ko bi from me show.
Ya ba mu nyina nko.
Sa
ananda so onyo mu nyana coach no yi.
E bi obi ka jo so obi ya de pass woni animu ni ntina we no e di na ni mu ni
ntina na ko botro kan nda. Thomas Partey ahon de ni ho biom. Ye njintu de on tra bench na ka 10 minutes 5 minutes.
Na nya sana be boa.
No wa bebem bi.
Ko ne bo no de ya hoden ni ayi.
Sibu odi on kwantranchan.
Zibo sonko asa
kwantranchan. Na issue
na ko twa ntwa bi pa.
You should try Yirenchi as a DM ni enhwe. Okay. Sa hono bono on the club. Today you should play Yirenchi. You should play boy afi o okoka galare Sulemana.
By moke Clementino positive back bi me hu ana me kwa hu ani mu hono ga baako na o hye 13 years na asa ye sha hye ne na o
asase ne na
no Clementino pa o mutwa na bi yes no enko bi
na le kura baako wa Ghana on so no se Ghana Ghana mo pe wasama o ba ye ya no mo o mo siesie asem no na ye
no de
se menyo mo hwe ma o ba Ghana mo hwe ya afedi the excuse have moved from
money more in a favorite position.
So I feel he's not playing with quality players.
And so yeah,
I feel the players now when you go about Nyadi, one can go on Nyadi. If you come, raise the standard.
Yes.
Young that first goal penalty na come on the Colusi ball. People are who's a ball. The last one people talk about the penalty incident, but he lost possession. Kevin down so pick out a ball long ball
yeah and of cross and the coy and I cobo
semenyo pass no na run sakọ ahead the penalty by
eti oba onya de mu kan oba onya de pejo mo de moso yamba so bia so kroma se o semenyo oba onya de we disrespect players okroma se and we yanra and no me de nye Jordan ko ball to atrema na semenyo no wan fa
by after me no we ya adwen say de bi mu boy de na de debate ma bobi o
say can't go boy say
the place ni bi bu
enra it's a dinke mu dinke ni be pemba kwa tonight
me no no aya adwen pa
emu ya din boy awu come be pemba kwa tonight
we there
at least you need experience okay oti nchen pa emu ya din a boy say boy mu boyi ye hu hwe nti to ado there.
Okay.
Want to see what on Monday?
Mpaye bi no bo said mo so maka na ye bo wi ani ada na so ho ana. Quickly ni apebentem.
Onye good coach.
Danger. Wo hwe akra bi ka ho na ye be hwe league matches because media man ra akohwe 2-1 ene ye wo ba akohwe Vision Basake na afi ye chena House of Folks Wedro Oblast Nations Chelsea Karela Gold Stars Ho Dreams Samatet Bechem Adriana Kotoko Young Apostles Lions.
Over me dasi. Nsem ne de me nua me naka papa. Problem aye wo no. Eye Ghana AFC technical deficiency. Your problem I don't know.
You didn't kind
technically
deficiency.
Yeah, deficient. Of ampacho technical team omo AD Blasters echi. The last time I checked, yeah, sir, Kamika 18. A head of production say, "Omo 21." Into our department, you know, we are sick. Oh, say we are malnourished, another thing. Oh, say we koshoko achi Ghana about technical department in a coaching no yare koshoko first thing no is yajitum we are afa ye behunu say de ntia say honorable Kofi Adams so Ghana ha ma onfa World Cup Germany match no say de besi wom na your technical department no yesre no on behalf of Ghanaians on train and usual. What about the current American side? You know, so badly Zakitonum na omde ya no mpe tactics information is anoman wazam kapa. Enra otuado ka kire e ma yehunu se obo 3 back. But yes na ne set up net here. Start with 3 back. A 3 back that you see Jordan in the middle. A 3 back that Semenyo was more at the back than at the front.
Nana make ya shege masena free kick about penalty you are goalkeeper wa Jordan na akofebo. Why na ekopem ball we anymore?
Normally 3 back no.
Na no coach for na yes
I don't release wing back full backs no omo operate as wing backs. Enti omo no they bump up and down no more running ho no no. You 3 backs 3 back no. Your boy no about number 3 no. They know about number 3 no. First half no so across so center line no. And so still next man so akọ hoko boa no. Wonu a nyese bia wokọ na wo ho no yes ha boa no na still I ho say leaky. Yet we ball na e dey penalty ni bae no. Hwe be attack no start here. Tama Semenyo lose ball no. Down so pick ball no. Down so pia ball no the Mawobi and then he moved up as a central defender. Down so he's a center back. And then he of course ya ball no man no. Wo ho dey atwamu na ye nua yi. Ade ne nsa kwache to ho a ade penalty bae. That is the kind of game Enra Otuado and the remaining 20 technical team members no almost 7 on Ghanaians. That is what they placed on our plate. And it was a 5 p.m. dinner. Tikofa Kwadjuma Pong Ekofia Enra crowd nam say na Friday na into the book na on Kofia obi baby atena kakra say eja ohwe Blasters match nge onim twa kakra no age kakra de esi ho se wan bi o se dien o na bia se nam kakra bi a na bia baby bi ni ade and you serve this kind of dinner to Ghanaians. Enti wafa. Yes, team no technical department no. Eyare. But you see, mo timi di code statement and I say messages and I comment no. Me pa cho muntie Rafranik ye. So what tie Rafranik ye a? Asema Rafranik e ka kire nyina ne say. Ye problem no enye coaching ko a ye press ne so asa. Ye ni players.
Players no so asa.
No so mabon.
Onya we ba shima shama out of 27 years 26 no bet ma shama onya kakra.
Say
11 dey ba nya.
Coaching ni dey and maka cho say ye no mimi as far as I'm concerned. Ye technical team no yare wo ho. Because ball na ye hwe no. Who be bia as a coaching ka ho bi ya nya coaching na coaching ka ho. Coaching ka ho bi. Because ye ntimi steady hu na tama Austria for no. Omo bufu ya o say Alabama mu nyina mabo no bi. David Alaba so wa mam ayi kra not of which kra no de no ba na just say wi anisa. Na omo bufu ya omo de Nigeria ni no ba no Chukwemeka. Ubaka se mfiri ho edi press gina ho. Wo Chukwemeka go no.
Chukwemeka.
Wo Chukwemeka go no.
Oba betami wo ayo pa.
Na wodi amani nia na wakọ wo se fama na waje na wodi amani nia na wasaje fama na maje sa Chukwemeka jeje boy yi sa aga kra sa akọbọto mu. Fourth goal no ball no here fourth goal Chukwemeka na hebe se na start here no. The
first game ni.
Any Chukwemeka you.
You just naturalize.
Okay.
No asaje Chukwemeka.
When you
no asaje amawe Chukwemeka. Chukwemeka goal no.
70.
Chukwemeka.
No person go by England. You know. I'm saying one of the parents of Austria.
Oh, say Chukwemeka o. Ofa Chukwemeka o, ade Chukwemeka be na no ano.
What did they order that?
Oh, ni one the not upon the Igbo TV so we bi. Was say me finish ni na kogu ba bi. I don't know mu yo.
You different players in La Salame. Oh, players look at you said that coach say say yeah the Ghost Stars kwana ko betu here ashegu we tia Ghost Stars.
Anyway Chukwemeka anyway was no was had what jam no sako one kwasa ko ba she. He started it and ended it.
We
from the middle offer. Eti me asema make nyina ne say Rafranik asema wo kan mo yente ye.
Okay.
Say ane me jitum say ye team no coach no e yare kwotwokwa ache no and no two ways about that. Now so bad me pa cho bo me kakra. Black Queens tournament no yep on postpone ko da ben.
Queens.
And say ya postpone.
After the World Cup.
Okay.
Enti omu coach no should be by this time be thinking about how to prepare the team no for the World Cup. Yama no so na go ka Blasters yi ho. And also so still.
And last thing do be brim so nko ya de nka empa wini nka empa mani.
I say omo kan omo for man
but so kan e peka say oba he no oni nyono na yes
of say mean media yemfa won ka ho e kire say wo bibi a wo so de ba be ka ho the 21 is not for nothing ti say bi a say bi omo fa omo no omo bodam so person omo shiga na
mo kira mo de ko je ni pa ba ko mo de ko ja no bu na ni nchi a no be ne den
e ba ne sa na mo ka kire mpanifo ne fa mo no no mo pa mo no
okay
enye sa bia ye nyimu nsi nchen
ama yema bo we nso keke na
enti enokra pa e wo mu ni say me de se de besi wo Germany de enye na ye hwe
we ya de kakra na wa ya na ya onye
ama ya hu say ye team no ufa coach na enye ufa
playing body
ni so enye ufa sem trofo de eche ko bi so enye
do na ye ana na enye
central for so monyo no
den why
because omo timi nka because omo to kwan
o no de se no de me anka me nka wono so awan ka ye mu no
because necessary way cause central for no wo bufu ho no mo lead the crusade to Sakotoado.
Okay Tintaman and so at the
end of my evidence me has yɛkɔ Abidjan ha ya
yɛn na mo so etuatini no
ɛna ojakɛntɛ kɔtutu papa so na mekɔ tɔ me hɔ sɛ mo asɛ kɔ ojakɛntɛ aba so kra ntu me nya house ni o me se sɛ mo asɛ kɔ ojakɛntɛ wɔ Togo ha Côte d'Ivoire ha bas no kra ntu na mo de mo te ono mo na sɛ ntwofo bɛɛ sɛ ahan bɛɛ 20 something mo te mo timi nkankyɛ anra yɛsɛ technical team no ɛne FA president ne penifo na kwa ni ye meeting about 1 hour 30 minutes meeting omu wie no
before the game
after the game no omu wie no omu yi otoado sinche no omu say meeting the other technical team
ho na me ba no omu ye meeting na say
omu say yi otoado and the other ni one no there omu pam otoado fim no omu say share the other technical team members no omu wie no NFA president ni share central for bi no dey no ka kire wo mo me say the kabada no Senkasentrofo ni ya command leading the crusade to Sakotuado die in Austria and say ye take Ghana hand to command wo mu
na say danger man me ba be pa course na
Senkasentrofo no mo Ghana hand mo no led by our boss Kwabena Yebo almost one mo almost timi hwa me nyu to de adi and mo Ghana for sofa and mo Ghana for black and mo Ghana for stepini and mo Ghana for diyaw because the Ghanaian media today is corrupt.
Mate, danger man, me da say. Send us 1 minute each na league no. Me dem asa be da topo. E betima se sasoro koda no. Na kotokone e 1 minute each.
Tomatis in the view. The monko. The monko ne head there. Kotokone Diana will pay keen attention to it.
Okay.
We are hoping for the best of football watching.
Zach.
Oh sir, Prince, eso ko bi o se na.
Ewo doma.
Kotoko ha mbon mo de ba.
Yeah.
Anye the last time I'm losing na mo de go na anhye bi na okay go bi na anhye nti mo ko mo ya de ti ese Prince e ko ya wasam ho
okay
so nti no the league na the league na ya mo de na mo inform ho so because at this stage senka international big denka international big
yeah
but inform ho so nti
mo nyina so mo kra
all attention say de mo pa no mo nya ti no
0322 494 401 0322 494 771 numbers I dey mamona ma fresh so no ofra TV na wo hwa entie eyi no ye nkasa wo phone no mu na nipa ento nka why then I see na yen
ofa nipa cho we dey ma callers no hold on for just a minute enche pacho bon any visa mo ame aduana supporters no o ma to message bia bre kotokofo ma no na me pacho wo de mintie bi o mo say o mo bed dress sexy e de hia kotoko players no
aduana supporters
ma no ma we can nyina de peko me no so
so because I players na dey omo akoko omunti no omo ye no abe kotoko because I akoko ne ya mfa anko ye shirt ra dress kama ye dress ye shirt ra be high no ye dress kama am say do ma form man no omo ye kama omo ti wa keeper no dem no na ni ma na ho so no na ma afọ dia tunda da
okay the man dey be say ye juma 0322494401 0322494771 hello good morning
hello
Minia good morning okay hello good morning Minia ba jodi
Ibona na mi do edu adato for papa pesi
yo ibo
na mu amuka no pesi no ye ko bota bo we a omu fa mu nko omu ni se omu di mu ko na mu ko bo omu tu jake ba omu a esetrofo ni bi omu ayo omu se la na ka to ko ku mu omu sta so omu ti ni ka aloso na onyama big legend obe bo Madrid obe coach Madrid but oba Madrid di wunse enya ade obe tinya boa ya manako otuado akaya ben na ya be fale na akise otuado ma o ma pakino but Ghana enye serious e wo memu ha enye serious o No, Toronto, you did not go work up there in Nissan.
Mateo.
Morning,
I'm ready. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Clementino.
Howdy.
La Liga, me catch us square post to the
Yo, La Liga, Yanko.
Clementino, and exactly Catandy, or let the name Adel. Yeah, I come and ask because you think you would have a any Thomas party, and other piano account. What a make a board did you anymore? Because it's one of you to make a board their phone. Yes, a Barcelona trainer or a trainer should have no mobile. And now what is in the boom? Then bring in and then here in private whatever more. That's terrible. Until the final place when the creativity number part, one part in the money. But for people who go and put you on a touch, two players no area. Any pattern, table the coin.
Martin Liga, Nina, come up with his coach, no so abon. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Papa.
Papa, what are you?
Papa, the battle, and I want to say, Papa. Now, one more quality players now, one more quality. I won't qualify for wake up. I know one year, one more born. I don't want that cage for you. Oh, I'm not being with the hospital crowd. I'm not being master.
I am not sorry, Labrador man. I want one year more.
But yeah,
Matia, what you so here? I say hello, good morning.
Good morning, boss.
When you about Jody?
Your friend Alfred, make a Kenya.
Yo, Alfred, I'm in Tiway.
Last time for India, Omasa, and I Ghana, and so you'll be politics. Yeah, must say no, vision of being. You be a order supporter. You need out the name free the last time nomination said the name. That the union free meaning and come on back, the impact support to the Mabu. Yes, I did any leader.
Yo, Medasa Paminia. Hello, good morning.
Morning, simple Bagani.
Yo, simple, I'm in Tiway.
Yeah, simple Bagani, I came to yeah, Mammy Chawan of Pay. Maybe my son to here. Mammy Chammy Cruz. If you take him to Chile, Mamma Bravo, Eastern region, at Chimkadi. Yeah, I'm not the manager you. I know me can't say a noon. That's a bad noon. Now, Jama and Sama is 7. Me never them, but was so. As a team now, what you
Yo,
team now, what you to a second. I thought from the team.
Okay.
Yeah,
Germany, 7 home. Okay, yo, what's the Jama for 7 by mine? Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Tino.
Me and Bajo Dino.
Yo, Tino, friend Charles Brown, make a super request.
Yo, Charles.
Tino, me Bajo Sapon or Coach Timber.
Jay Sapon, see, dear, on attach, on you, Ibia.
Yo, no wonder. It was maybe any of us will beat myself blaster. I was a Kotokone as encounter. Maybe when was the last time I beat a Kotoko? Maybe any now, maybe I said no, and never be one.
There was some Kotokone as in the Umuyan, so Mummy. But what the league in Usuna and a league in Usiaka, both media money by Bianus beat him.
And no league in Assam. League they are JB no matter.
Oh, Minia, where some of the men make the air can say what the league in on the league in also. Both two clubs you will end up a BHM. Mekranum Kobusan say, I don't know one come in one count. League in a mummy and a mother tell them for Vinti or the Mokan Wide. Indeed, I ain't for I don't know what you.
Your flag blast up to count because of Kovichimide. Who do you be Shimide? Come on, some never good blast us. You know the gas.
Young Koy and next caller. Hello, good morning. Hello. Hello.
Oh.
Who did I swear? Minia.
Good morning.
I already had him by John as well.
Yamiadumo.
Yo.
Yamamone Jumapamoye.
Edmadasi.
Empacho Ghana and Radi and Chatham de Nemono, yes, could you Atuado say, Otuado say, Empacho Yene Daman or Shana goes and Ambro, your friend saying. The 5 no.
Yo.
5 yeah, Ghana na almost fairly manamburu sampache yes
Oh, Minia. Okay, you have 2 course we are hona. Yeah, sorry. Hello, good morning.
Clementino, the darling boy.
Jawai.
Yeah, anani kusukujuku.
Oh, anani mintiwe.
Yeah, ni pema pasen katuma bojuma. Sanse mo sports media, e mo de change dia. Na, sene no bi ka se Ghana ya je 5 na Germany je me he manam broso no e na ombo abo na ne ba broso goals na be dotun e be ye wutu e san se wo coach ne to fia de no se tactics no e attack I twemu a fair na be bo because enyetia in fact calibidenti ko no jilena ono be o ya de e ye medire ho and to take your black up number 2 and ko ye man to coach into should give any for number 2 and Ghana Kazako the Indian number 2 be our home. Had the calibidenti no good one master and he didn't get any idea where what but yeah
me fa me last call na Bodo ma bonyo mpa cuz he say you be ready asem. Hello, good morning. Hello minia Samuel went to me back on na ono aka aye ho obi anya ka be de anke fa no na mama ye fresi na abusua ahyase wo na wieye nyame adom na yetimkwamu a adwada benya ahode foforo odun rande de boaye ane a tebes no right after the news 6:20 na ye de aba ye wie ne sai be ko akohome 9:30 after say Joe asori no legend sometime to a champion ebeba na obetena akonwe ne mu eno be ye today sports na highway sports no antena am so sorry o repafutu a ye de no so aba be wie se de na wotwi bia mu no ye no nti eda amase mu a mo testi ye mu a mo frɛ ye mu a mo so mo boy ye ba bia MCR born again enso ne ni nua visa na wotwi nyine mu no eda amase ene woti harewa enka sanso na Kofi Zakito se obet mo so eboy metrema striker mo nyina so etumi eboy nti ye de besi na ya sori so amapodo abo enwumpa na okotribi paba adwa Priscilla Ophelia Charity and Michelle mo nyina mo bo adwuma papa bem se enane china de kuafo ni ani mbabre ho papa mo yire mo ho mo adwuma den na manager hwemo nti yade besi na yada mo nyina ase se ene mo nya bre ede ma yen mo antie nka bi mu a na che se ya kanyina no ehye bodo sa